There we go. What's up, everybody? Mr. Right Way here on another episode of the So Excited podcast. We are excited tonight because we got the usual suspects back once again. And guess what about to happen? I'll do it and do it well because got some drink. So you know somebody else got some drink, and he probably gonna drop a couple. You know what tonight? And I don't know what is making
mass water with me.
We got mass water. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all how country I am, y'all.
Stay hydrated.
This is how we do it. This is how we do it in Texas. Look, if y'all watching the live video, this water right here, like in a glass jar. This is country. And look, it even say Texas on it.
That looks refreshing, actually. Especially
yeah. But let me tell you what's so messed up about this right here before we get into the episode about PlayStation and everything that's going on this week. You buy these right. This right here was like what, $4? But then they charge you an extra $2 because of it's in a glass case. I'm like, why? It's wild. So I guess you're supposed to bring these back to get the $2 back. I don't know, but that is really, really super weird. I don't get it. I don't know. Anybody else had that before? I don't know. What's up, everybody? I don't know. Why would they charge you $2? This already was like say like $3-4. They charge you an extra $2, and this is a Kroger just for this. I think I had some tea in this. This was like some real.
Oh, they charge you to refill it? Is that what you're saying?
No, they charge you an extra $2 because it's glass for some reason.
Oh, okay.
I guess it's some kind of Texas law or something. I don't know, but it just kind of wild.
We don't have anything like that in Atlanta. I mean, I know they got like certain upcharges for like plastic because like recyclables and stuff like that. And if you bring your own like cup or whatever, I mean, they can charge. But other than that, I never heard of them upcharging for something like glass or anything like that. So,
like how price crooks, like how price crooks. Oh, why did I do subscribers only? Y'all, sorry about that. Let me. Did I do subscribers? I said no.
I don't see it.
No, I said Mr. Right returned on subscribers to the channel. That's right. Yeah,
you did.
Because the only reason I did that. Because, that's good. No, because the only reason I did that because like some folks come in here and I don't have. It's too crazy now. People be doing like just crazy and stuff like that. What are you doing, man?
Oh my bad. I forgot.
We got so all right, y'all. So I'll let Ness is the co-host of this like sometimes. But anyway, he just trying to see how he doing stuff. But yo, man, I don't know. Some people will like try to and just jump in the chat and say crazy stuff and jump out. Just stop people. So I do that every time because people are just silly. But anyway, what's good, y'all? We're talking about the PS5 Pro. Some of us on here got it, some of us didn't. But surprisingly to me, the PS5 Pro is getting great reviews, which I told y'all, I tried to tell y'all, it's been a great system. I did an unboxing on the channel, a first look. Go check that out if you have not checked it out. Somebody today has made his way back to YouTube, and he's right here, the Super Pro Freak. Super Pro Freak. That's silly.
What's going on with you guys, man? I'm doing good. Hope everybody's doing good this Friday night. I got myself a very special lady right here with me. I had to go ahead and wind it down.
I hope that candle don't fall.
I got a glass next to the PS5.
Yeah, like and it's full of like some Chardonnay, but we ain't gonna drink that.
Is that water?
That's some Chardonnay in there. Like we gonna get
Chardonnay.
We gonna be getting lit later on tonight. Not on the podcast though. We gonna say that for later.
Oh my god!
Don't worry, that candle.
Y'all gotta watch the live show.
Not gonna fall over, so it's all good. But everything's good. Everything's good. Special lady tonight, so we good.
That's good. Hey, Pink Princess in the city.
What's going on?
How you doing in the city for the release of the PS Pro? Yes, happy. Oh yes, I can't. Veterans Day weekend. That's right. Monday, all veterans. That's right. Go get your free food. I am hitting up all the food joints, y'all. I'm hitting up Chili's. I'm hitting up Golden Corral. I'm hitting up Starbucks. What else getting free food? Anybody getting free food? Let your boy know. Drop it in the comments when they're getting free food at, because I'm going to be walking out with containers of food.
And the theme song
that day.
Playing for all Monday. Big back, big back,
Big back, big
That man gonna be walking away with 2 weeks worth of food
What's up, Twan?
at one day. So go ahead and do your thing.
Oh
brother.
shit! Somebody says Sonics. Oh shit, Sonics. You know, Emerald Saga is got to be black because it says Sonics with an S. Sonics. You go to Sonics. Man, I love Veterans Day. Even though, like, I do, because my brothers and sisters, you know, we think about them. But also, too, one day that we actually get recognized and actually get free stuff. Yes. I like free food. I love food. And I'm working out. That's why also, y'all, I haven't had a Dr. Pepper in like about 4 days. And I'm about to go crazy. I'm about to tear something up because I ain't had a Dr. Pepper.
Bro. That's what's up, man. And look, it's not one of the type of thing you need to have every day or whatnot. Did you take my recommendation and try to find the sparkling?
No, I took water. I've been drinking water.
Well, that's even better. That's even better. Shit.
I'm drinking water. I mean, I like water, dude. But look, tonight I got alcohol, but I got orange juice. Oh man, that Dr. Pepper was like, come over here, come get some. I'm like, no.
That's the devil talking, brother. The devil.
I was like, no, Dr. Pepper. I love it, but I can't have it. I'm trying to go this whole month without drinking Dr. Pepper. Shit. And what's one thing about caffeine withdrawals, man? It's crazy. Like you start getting headaches and stuff, and it's gonna suck for the next couple weeks. But I think it's worth it though. It
is.
Yeah, definitely.
It is.
Yeah,
I've done it before.
It takes some time for your body to flush other stuff out too. So of course you're gonna get in like those little withdrawal moments. But just bear through it, man. You got this, brother.
He said liquid gold. Yeah, I got it, man. It's just so crazy. Like hitting the workout. Oh, what's my goal? Yeah, I'm trying to lose some weight, cut back down. Probably like lose some and then build stuff back up, put some more muscle back on. I like next year I probably want to put on like about 10 to 15 pounds of solid muscle. But then
that's
like this
right there. That is solid.
But then I want to get rid of the gut because I was looking at something on YouTube video. I was like, God damn, boy! Like I was like, hey, I can't blame COVID. I can't blame no depression no more. I mean, can't blame that. I gotta get it down, get in working slow but surely. You know.
I was like, that was the world's excuse for about a good 2.5 years, something like that. But by 2023 and this year, that's no longer an excuse.
Hey, that sweet tea. I had some of that Cane's sweet tea today. And I like, ooh, I had to get rid of that too. I like, okay, can't drink that either. Really, I need to get rid of all that sugar. It's a lot of that sugar. Mm-hmm. It's just not good. And not alcohol is really not good either.
Oh, you was about to say something else?
I was gonna say like that. When I went back and looked at my game room tour video, that was the heaviest I've ever been in my life. I was 266 in that. In that video, and I'm down to was it 235 now. So I've got
what?
Yeah,
that's what's up, man.
How much more you? More like
25, 30 pounds, something like that.
Yeah, about 31
like 50 pounds on your face.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it kind of looks like it. Just probably my beard, beard.
You got a big head anyway, though. Your head like
whatever, fool. You cannot talk about somebody having a big head with your head. Big ass acorn head. What are you over?
You call that man. You call that man.
Acorn head.
Call that man.
Acorn head. Look him up.
Oh, hell no.
No, I got 20 more pounds to go. That's my goal for my birthday next year is 20 more pounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out, man. I know y'all can hit it.
Oh yeah.
That's good, man. Yeah. So let's talk about off the rip though. PS5 Pro, man. I knew I was going to be amazed by it, but I truly didn't really. I really started to see it like one. Okay, so I got the best TV for it. I've been had one. I bought it when it came out. I bought a good TV like the beginning of this year. Last year I think when I changed the room, I bought me a brand new TV, OLED, Sony, really good. But then they had a PS5 too. But when I switched the PS5 Pro into this room, like to the TV back here, and I turned that joint on, and I was like, immediately, like it just stood out. Like the text, like just a lot of stuff, especially like text was super sharp, crisp. I played a couple games. Spider-Man was like, oh, what? Like, I think this should have been what PS5 should have been when it first released, but I understand, but it's I really do think when people start figuring this thing out, I look at the PS5 Pro as like the PlayStation 3, right? Like people took a long time to figure out how how to work it or how to like figure and make games work for it. And I think people are starting to figure out the PlayStation 6 is going to be definitely crazy. But right now, I really think they're going to figure this stuff out and surprise a lot of people because this thing is like, just see it right now. Like Tekken 8 didn't even have an update, right? And I show y'all those pictures in the group chat. I was like, hold on, some look different. And I said, wait a minute, because I played a Tekken 8 a lot. And I'm like, that shit look crisp. I mean, like just the text and different things. It's not mind blowing and nothing like that, but you can tell it's a difference. Now, an $800 difference, that's up to each individual. You know, it's an expensive thing. Like a lot of people have been trading their PS5s, and to get this, I would say that's a good approach. You know, but I want to keep my PS5, so I did trade my Slim in. Which I got for free. But
oh boy, don't rub it in now. Come on now. Come on, brother. Come on, buddy.
But you know, it just I really I mean this, but Mega, what do you think about it, man? I mean, you had a couple you got yours today, you had a couple of hours. I mean, just the initial impressions. I don't know if you got to play anything or dive really into it, but and you keep up with a lot of people been seeing and saying. So, you know, talk to me about that.
Well, unlike you, I didn't get mine the day of. Mine was delayed by additional day. I was gonna get it Monday, but I did I got like a subservient way of going around that and just ordered another one off Amazon. So I got it a day late. I haven't had a chance to actually mess with it yet. The only thing I was able to do was just unbox it and set it up right here. So I didn't get a chance to, you know, serenade her enough. You know, I didn't even turn her on. You know, I got to do that. So I'm wine and dining her right now. But so I haven't gotten to the weeds of everything. But in terms of what I've been seeing though, but I won't lie, like there's been a couple of things I've been seeing that that piqued my interest in terms of just how a lot of games have been performing. 2 games in particular, well, 3 games in particular that I'm really looking forward to testing out tonight and over the course of the rest of the weekend is Dragon's Dogma 2, because I know that one has an update. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, which is from a lot of videos I've been seeing, that's a really big one, because even when that game initially first came out, I personally was bounced around between performance and graphical mode because how blurry it was, and from a lot of people have been saying that alone makes like a big difference. So I know that was gonna be pretty good, and I'm hoping that Space Marines 2 gets some type of upgrade, because as I told you guys before, that's one of my games of the year. I put close to almost 100 hours into it, so I'm hoping that I get the same type of experience that you got. How there's no immediate day one patch for like Tekken 8 like you just mentioned, but I'm hoping that I see some type of difference in Space Marines 2, mainly being with the frame rate, because I ain't gonna lie, that thing be chugging sometimes, man, especially on like some of those heavy action scenes to where it be look like a PowerPoint slideshow. So I'm hoping that I get some type of performance boost, or at least they do some type of update later on. But as far as I've been seeing, it's I've been seeing more good than negatives. Of course, some of the negatives are mainly stemming from Xbox fans. Oh yeah, Xbox fans been mad. They've been mad since what? Since the day that Uncle Phil took office. But other than that, so. But anyway, but all right, different story, but different time. But most of the negative stuff I've been seeing is just when it comes to some of the PS4 performances, because at least from how they market it to how people, you know, what they show in terms of market, in terms of what they actually do, like real performance, it's a toss-up. You're never really gonna get like 100% of what they always say. So a lot of people were hyping that up in terms of that's gonna be like a really big thing with the PSSR. And
you know what I think people been doing?
What's that?
Go ahead. I was gonna say you might as well say something, but
I don't know.
I think that.
I got you. I want to say just with the PS4 games, I've been seeing, you know, some tests here and there. I mean, you can tell some of it looks all right. Like people playing stuff like Bloodborne, Batman Arkham Knight, the PS4 version of Spider-Man. Yeah, the image does look a little clear, but it's not like how people were drumming it up to be. So I'm like, hey, look, technology's only going to improve so much. So if you want like a better experience compared to what the PS5 Pro gives for PS4 games. I should tell people, get a PC if you're trying to see like a night and day difference. There's only so much that these consoles can do when the games are made specifically for certain hardware. So it's like people's expectations, man. Like you're never really gonna meet 100% of them. So you gotta find like some type of common ground and meet somewhere in the middle. So that's what I've been seeing so far. So it's more positive, some negatives here and there, but honestly, it just depends on what game you're looking at. And the games I named, those are looking pretty good, along with some other ones that I plan on testing out. So I'll give you guys my full breakdown on that as the coming days approaches. So that's what I see so far.
What I seen was these people get these games knowing that don't make no kind of difference. Like somebody had went and got like a WWE game from like WWE 19. I mean WWE 2K19, and said, "Can you tell which side it is?" I said, "Come on, y'all know what y'all do." Some people are doing it for a game.
Yeah, that's that disingenuous stuff that I don't like. It's like, I popped this version of Madden 25, which was the game that came out back in 2014. I popped this Madden game from 2014, and I can't tell the difference. I'm like, bro, serious?
And also, you probably even get one. You just saying stuff like, it's like, first of all, I don't understand if you buy an $800 system or whatever. I say $800 system just so you can prove a point that nothing changed. They already got your money. You played yourself, It's so silly. Like I don't get on there so I can prove, look, it don't do something. I get on there like, hey, it is doing something. It may not be the biggest or the best for you, but it is doing. It's a little step. We all know what technology is right now. Diminishing returns is very, very small in where we at right now. I think that kind of crossed the line at the end of the 7 going into the 8th generation. But right now, I hate when people do that. It's just so silly. Like, why are you doing all that? But it's just so silly.
I mean, and then you gotta think about it, whenever like stuff like this comes out, new technology, depending on like what it is, there's always gonna be different extremes on each end. It's like with Xbox fanboy, that's for anybody. That could be Nintendo fanatics, that could be Xbox fanatics, that could be PlayStation fanatics. Everybody's always gonna try to find some type of ulterior motive to try to fit their agenda. So of course, this is on brand for them. This is on brand for anybody. Just like when the Xbox One, I almost called it Series, but the Xbox One X came out, there was people on PlayStation side hating on that. When PS4 Pro came out, people hating on that. When the Switch came, you guys know how the Switch turned out. It's gonna be the Wii U 2.0. This is gonna be the death knell for Nintendo. It's like,
boy, the people like, bro, what you play again?
Bro, like whenever any new console comes out, that's always cannon fodder to defeat these console wars. So it's honestly, I was expecting it. So I was expecting that.
And next, you're looking on the outside. You say you're not gonna get one. I say you're gonna get one day. But what you've been seeing, you really have been kind of keeping up. What do you kind of think about all this right now? It's out. You're kind of seeing people are kind of enjoying it. People kind of like changing their minds a little bit now. They got it in their hands. And we had talked to some earlier. We were saying like Sony kind of like this ass backwards did this marketing. If they would have did like better marketing and the price, I think people would accept the price if they did the price better, But what do you think, man? What are you thinking doing all of this time right now? Which you said you haven't got one, but we know you'll get one day. But
I don't think this is gonna be like that meme of Squidward when he's like peeking through the window, he sees SpongeBob and Patrick run off and playing. You know what I'm talking?
It's gonna be like that. I'm gonna get you.
I don't think he's gonna be like that, but I'm just saying that it would be kind of funny.
He's gonna be like, I'm gonna get one.
The next PlayStation I'll probably buy is a 6.
Bullshit.
It's not. It's like the only way I'm buying a new PlayStation is if my PlayStation breaks, and I highly doubt that because I barely use it. So
yeah, but you ain't buying no more. But you ain't buying no more Neo Geo. Like, I mean, whatever. Tell us how you feel about this.
Oh my God.
I mean, like, look. I mean, at the end of the day, if you want the Pro, get the Pro. If you feel that the games are going to show visual, graphical, performance capabilities that are far more superior and better than the standard PS5, then
look at this comment, y'all.
Yeah.
He already knew. He ain't got about 3 or 4.
He probably does have 10 of them.
He probably got 10. Yeah, he probably does have 10.
That sounds about right. You know,
and he will never resell those either.
No,
he will have one.
If we were like, hey man, I couldn't find one. Hey, I'm sorry.
He be having them things stacked. He be having them things stacked up like he owns some type of
Destiny.
some type of
Why are you
retail
going
warehouse.
in on me so early? What is going?
What did she say? Look, Destiny. He's like, I know. If we don't know, he rich. Destiny, he gonna buy one. He is definitely gonna buy one.
I don't know. And
y'all make sure y'all stop by Destiny and stop on her streams and stuff. You know.
Steve got y'all thinking I'm out here balling out of control. I'm like, nah.
Destiny already. She follow you. So she see all the Neo Geo games. She see both of them will be good. Look, it ain't an expensive game that Destiny don't know somebody got. Okay. At least it's expensive game come out. She got like a thing like ding. Somebody got something. Yours go like ding 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 ding.
That's not true. Yeah, like I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna wait. I'll get you to quiet.
Yeah,
all right,
be
so
quiet.
Back to the PS5, sirs.
What you gonna say again?
I'm not PS5 Pro.
Shit.
Look. At the end of the day, what are we seeing right now? We're seeing the same games that we've seen over the last couple of years.
I was saying you could stop saying that you're not gonna get one because you know. Okay, y'all. Let me tell y'all something about this. I know when getting to know him the last couple of years. Whenever he says he's not going to get something, he's going to get something.
That only works.
It'll be something. Look, you already see the outset he's making. Well, it's not a breakdown. Here's his excuses in the past. If somebody just gives me one. If mine break down. If an earthquake. If it rains tomorrow. He's gonna get one. I promise you.
Why are you smiling right now, bro?
Because we know you gonna get one.
Let's be honest. It's out right now. I still don't have one.
It's been 2 days.
So if I'm so impulsive and I gotta get it, best. Why don't I ain't
say you're impulsive? It comes to Neo Geo, you might be impulsive, but not the
I'm
PlayStation.
To Neo Geo, yes.
Okay. We do that. Yeah.
I don't see a good rate of return right now. Like I don't see a good quality game that we haven't already played, that hasn't already been out on the platform for a couple years, that played just fine on the standard version. Like I'm not paying extra money for some reflections in water and some leaves falling off a tree. I'm sorry, that's just not enough for me.
No, I get it.
Fair points.
That's a real good point. And that's the point right there too. Like, is it really worth it for you to upgrade? Like I said, if you're just now getting ready to buy a PS5 and on the fence, buy the Pro. Just spend the extra money to buy the Pro. But if you are a really casual gamer on a PS5, you're probably not going to need it. Now, if you're a PlayStation fan like me, I'm definitely just buying day one. I mean, I buy every PlayStation system day one, really. So, and I'm not that rare case. I just like new technology too. So, I mean, if it's new, I want it, but I do see it. But so, it's a point. It's a very good argument to buy this, and it's another very good argument not to buy this. This is one of those consoles like you don't have to get it. You can definitely. The Spider-Man bundles are starting to come down just a little bit. I'm talking the whole bundle, like the box, the controller, everything, starting to come down. So that might, because that's only like one of the true PlayStation 5 custom systems, really, because they got a custom box. I mean, that's something that I would definitely get. That's why somebody asked me, was I selling my PS5 on that one? I'm like, no. I'll put that bitch back in the box and put it back up there in the I put that in the living room. No.
Display purposes only. But no, like
somebody procrastinating.
I'm not. No, like I don't know why y'all think I'm gonna get this PS5 Pro.
The Rockstar gonna make you buy one. That's why I think GTA 6, and we made a lot of jokes about it, but I think GTA 6 is gonna make a lot of people buy the Pro. I really do think.
No, GTA 6 is gonna make a lot of people buy the PlayStation 6 because that's when it's coming out.
No, hey, it's coming out on the Steam. It'll come out on the Steam, and 5 will be on there too.
I was saying, I ain't gonna lie, just seeing how Rockstar's reputation has been the last 2 generations, like they always, every time they announce a game, they always be hit with at least with one delay that extends outwards to a year. So he may not be lying. There may be a PS6 launch version with that thing. So hey, he may not be lying. Because I guarantee you they're gonna be eating off GTA 6 for at least about a decade.
Oh, for sure.
At least a decade.
As long as it's taken damn near a decade for them to create the damn game. So I mean,
would you want it out right now?
If I'm gonna play it on a really good machine, I might as well play it on a PlayStation 6
or PC if it comes out day and date.
Or PC. Yeah.
But you know what? No, this is the thing. Like everybody always saying to get the PC. Console players are not PC buyers though.
But the thing about it is like with this generation, especially last generation, it's almost like they've been conditioning people to kind of like migrate over to PCs because like
this didn't even help migrate people to PC
because
and
like like with SSDs, like nobody on consoles was talking about that until like the PS5 and the Xbox Series came out. It was like because like on people who was on PC like me, we had that for at least about a good like 3, maybe 4 years before it came to consoles, and then when PS5 came out, oh look at these blazing fast SSDs. I said, oh my god, this is PC bimbo babble right here. Y'all talking about installing games on hard drives and shit. Y'all talking about day one patches. Hey, y'all might as well just go with PC.
Look, Destin trying to look. She's really trying to get you to buy. So look at y'all put $200.
Dang.
So we're gonna so I'm assuming
now when I'm about to hit 50,000, she's gonna send that Spider-Man, and now she's gonna send $2,000. You know, hey,
a PS5 Pro GoFundMe for Ness. All right, shut up. I'll donate $1 for that.
Hey, what kind of job does she have? I'm stop.
Man, y'all must really want me to get a Pro. I don't understand why though.
Honestly,
so let's do this.
It's more Steve wants to get a Pro. I'm 50-50 on them. I haven't even tested it out yet, so I can't.
Let's do this. If anybody in the chat, or Steve, or Mega, whoever, can give me 3 really good reasons outside of just the standard marketing jargon that they've been spitting out the last couple of months as to why I should upgrade, maybe I'll think about it.
Maybe I think.
So I can't.
Well, I give you one. I
can't say nothing on that, so I haven't tested.
I'll give you one. That Star Wars Outlaws can play much better on it.
I didn't like Star Wars Outlaws, so that's.
I don't even think he said he liked Star Wars Outlaws.
That was not a good game.
Yeah,
it's not a good sell.
Not a good sell. Okay, you could trade your PlayStation 5 in right now to GameStop and get $325 towards your purchase of a PS5 Pro.
Yeah, my PS5 works just fine.
That's the thing, like, because Ness, you said you barely began with your PS5, right? Because you're mainly Xbox.
You said Baldur's Gate 3. Does it play better on there? I'm not a Baldur's Gate fan.
I heard they were doing I think they just announced it today. I think they're doing like a 4K 60 patch. Now, is it native 4K? I don't know. Maybe upscale using that pisser technology, aka PSSR. So I'm not sure if it's native, but they are getting some type of 60.
They already hating on you. They said no. He can look. They say you can afford it. Look at that.
Damn.
Oh my god! This is a classroom session. We try to peer pressure this mother and trying to get a PS5 Pro. What is this?
Like,
he said, a Neo Geo emulator.
I don't think he needed much power to emulate Neo Geo games. That's the thing, though.
I know, right?
Already emulated on like 5 other.
I already got this mug right here that can emulate Neo Geo stuff.
Like 5.
If y'all haven't seen this right here, y'all need to go check it out. It's pretty good. Emirate, they put their foot in this one.
That was a pretty good looking device, though.
It was, man.
Android devices, yeah, I've been hearing some good things about those. I think he was posting about that a couple weeks ago.
And they slick too. They slick as hell. They go ahead and put a lot of ROMs on here, but they made sure not to put no first party ROMs from you know who, because you know who will jump the old window and like.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap. The ninjas would what you go? What?
So all right, so I mean, I haven't heard nothing yet. I mean, Destiny is saying she dropped $200. I mean, that's dope in itself, but I'm trying to hear the features and benefits as to why I should upgrade to PS5.
Destiny like proving people. Destiny like proving people wrong.
I can't say nothing about it.
So do you, Steve?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, look again. I'm not knocking the Pro. I'm not knocking it. It's just I don't
You
think
just don't feel like you need it, and it's you know what, it's okay for people. I mean, it's okay for you to think that you don't need it. It's good, but guys. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to make a really nice announcement today. If I can pull this up in just a minute, and if I can see if that will go, let me see. But anyway, y'all keep talking about stuff. Oh, so basically, I have been offered to be in a video game, which is kind of crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, your boy gonna be animated, and I saw some of the first little animated stuff. I was like, oh, okay.
Is it wrestling themed, or are you at liberty to say at all?
We're gonna show it right here. So let's check this out, right? And I'm gonna give y'all a code to actually download this free version right now. So we're gonna talk about it just in a minute, but I want y'all to take a look at this really quick.
Microsoft owns every successful franchise and still has to lay off developers. Comes an indie game studio that says, we'll lead with a card game hosted by a Muppet. Okay, so let me get this straight. What you're saying is it's a strategy card game where you get to blow up and you want me to be the host? And I can drink, smoke, and swear without getting written up? Oh, holy shit. Oh, right, yes. Nice matchup. Come along, toy takes out a hot lava in your face can. Read 'em and weep. Wow, that's a nice hand there. Can you say legendary loot? Nice booty. I'm talking about that girl that car. You, I'm talking about legendary. Her, I'm talking about booty. I ain't got today, girl. You know what I'm in the mood for? 30 filthy dirty Clinton pirates. No, is that where your mind goes so quickly? No, I'm talking about that rum drink.
Legends of Boom. Okay.
Right. Yeah, man. Can I start today?
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Legends of Boom! Boom Shakalaka. That's right. Tim Kitzrow, newest game. This is a card deck building game. This game is right now. I'm going to give you free access. And guess what? Your boy is going to be in it. And I'm going to be in probably a couple more weeks. We're working out some details on it. But you can play this game on Steam. And that's right. They are sponsoring the podcast. The podcast is moving up because we got sponsored. That's right. Legends of Boom with
we getting out of Section 8. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
But that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, like NBA legend, NBA Jam legend, Tim Kitzrow. This is his game. Started it up. And they're going to have some of your favorite YouTubers on in the deck building game process. I'm going to drop the link where you can actually download it for free. I just downloaded. Haven't played it just yet because I've been doing so much stuff today. So I'm like, I gotta get this thing. There we go. All right, there we go. But anyway, I'm gonna drop the link real quick so y'all can get the Steam link. It's for your Steam, and also too, you can get this right on your Steam Deck. I actually got it on my Steam Deck right here. Let me show y'all. Legends of Boom right here. Get it on my Steam Deck. It is free to play, but also you can actually buy in. It is going live next week. So here it is right here. I'm going to try to pin that to the top of the chat. So when people see that, just go, let me pin this right here. Legend of Boom. Your boy gonna get in it. When I go live, I'm gonna need y'all help to help pass around. I was kind of like a little contest, but I want y'all to sign up free. Sign up is for free. See how you like it. If you like it, then you can pay for it. They told me the most expensive item in here, Destiny Foam was gonna buy all of it. It's like $10. So you can pay to get you pay to play. Yeah,
that's not like the gold standard. We should move forward with all these games to have pay to play mechanics instead of buying $100 mounts in World of Warcraft. Let me stop. I ain't gonna get on, but go ahead.
But no, it's free. It's definitely free. You can play your Steam Deck. I put it if you got a Steam Deck. perfect Steam player machine to go on it. We're gonna be doing a big, a big just a promotion about it. There we go. I'm excited about it though. It's right. It's cool. I can't believe they asked me to be in it. Actually, you saw how the puppet's going to be.
I like that the little.
We're gonna make a puppet of your boy. I'm like,
they making. I was about to ask, are they doing like a puppet version of you, or is it gonna be like a drawn version? It's gonna be a puppet version.
It's not gonna be a puppet version. I'm like, what?
That's hard. I like that.
I was like, I saw it. I said, okay, they did a pretty good job. I got a PlayStation head on and stuff. I'm like, oh, hey, y'all got to change that head because PlayStation ain't gonna come out for y'all guys. I'm gonna put like a boom head or something. But it does look pretty good, man.
Are you doing any like voiceover for it or anything like that?
I will. They said we can get to that, so we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be funny. And also, too, guys, this is an adult game, also. So
that's gonna be perfect for you because I could imagine some of the lines you could be saying in there. Oh, god damn!
I want to throw some Easter eggs in there and stuff. So, like, definitely, I want to get the community involved and stuff. Like, I wanted people to know, like, some lines that you want me to say in the game. We're gonna have some contests and stuff like that.
Put some lines in there. That'd be really dope. Yeah. Like a contest line to see what type of dialogue lines your puppet character say. I like that.
But this is the first time I'm telling everybody, so you see it. Just pin the link right there, guys. Make sure y'all go to Legend of Boom on the Steam store. This link is live. I'm gonna be giving away some dang codes. Some other stuff. We're gonna make this special, but it's pretty darn cool. This is an indie game, and I like video games. Hey, I told you I'm not a PC person, but your boy is a Steam Deck, and this Steam Deck right here got some good stuff on here too. Mm-hmm. Man, I got some good stuff on here.
I also see there's for that game it has the coming soon early access. It has to add to your wish list. For anybody interested, definitely pass that around because that button alone, add to your wish list, that actually helps a lot of developers out. Like. Okay. Just like how GameStop they do the $5 pre-orders and that helps a lot with their pre-order numbers. They add the wish list.
I'm definitely gonna put this
that actually does help them out a lot. So even if you don't do anything other than just do the add to your wish list,
make sure you add it to your wish list, please. Wish list this game, guys. Wish list this game. We're gonna make this. Hey, look, you got somebody from NBA Jam. You have some of your favorite YouTubers on here. I'm gonna be in the game, so you gotta go ahead and wish list it for your boy. It's gonna be great, y'all, but it's gonna be fun. I cannot believe it.
God damn, I can't believe it.
And also, we're gonna have a contest to see what kind of lines y'all want your boy to put in the game. So we're gonna have some good stuff like that.
That's gonna be really good. Yeah, that contest. I hope a lot of y'all participate in because that's just gonna be funny as hell. Like y'all know I love funny shit, so y'all we gotta get that popping. We gotta get that popping with that contest for the dollar.
We got to. So yeah, I'm very thankful for it. It's pretty cool. I still like this will kind of be the second this game I'm in. So first game was a little wrestling game, and I wasn't in it, but I was in it. It's just pretty cool. So hey, remember trades are the key. Oh, look at that! Like, hey, thank you for wish list, and make sure everybody wish list this game too. Mm-hmm. And also too, y'all. If you're a member of the Patreon, you got one more week before I give. You got one more week because I'm giving away a big box of games from Video Games Monthly. So, paid members, all you do is $3. It helps support the channel. It doesn't buy me no games and nothing like that. It helps actually buying like equipment and shit like that to help your boy out. So that's what the Patreon is for. You get early access stuff. I'm gonna start doing more like subscriber only chats like this. You come next. We got a lot of stuff. Like in the coming weeks, I'm gonna be bringing people from the Patreon, to come on to the podcast for a little while to like have a little good time and stuff like that too. So we'll start doing a lot of good things like that. So just remember, like I say, trades are the that's right. Trades are the key. Just thank you for helping me out. It's been so special. So y'all, Nintendo said backwards compatibility. What is going on with this backwards compatibility? But it was very vague to me, right? Yeah. Because they said Nintendo Switch Online, but backwards compatibility. But is that backwards compatibility physical games Ness, let me know what you think.
I hope it's physical because that was what I was because I was saying that for the longest time. I was like, man, they gotta do backwards compatibility, and then folks was like, yeah, we got backwards compatibility. I'm like, wait, hold on, time out.
If that ain't the case, it's gonna be a storm in the capital of Nintendo. I'm telling y'all,
like these companies, man, they were like, they real quick about finding those loopholes and running with it.
That is true.
Some loopholes that get you every time. You're sitting there like, I finally got the console. They're like, gotcha, bitch. Like, oh no, I hope so. I hope so. I do hope so. They do a physical backwards compatibility. I mean, there's a lot of games on the Switch. I mean, we're not.
Man, what, like over 4,000 or 5,000 goddamn games.
And you gotta talk.
That's physical.
And they still coming out.
And all the third party houses that do physical games too. It's insane the amount of games. So for folks out there that are trying to collect a full set of everything.
This is the first. Yeah, this is the first. Like, this is the first and only Nintendo generation where they have so many physical games out. Mainly because of limited run games, because you got to think about how many of those games that came out that either you can't find on the digital storefront anymore, or if they are physical, you can only get them through limited runs. So that's, I don't even want to get into the weeds how many they got out there that's just out in the wild. I
couldn't do it, man. I couldn't go for a full Switch set. Just see
it to start at
my eyes start bleeding. I'm like,
You had to start at the beginning if you're doing that. Man, I think this Nintendo is probably the best system since the Super Nintendo.
I can agree. I
think this is the best.
For me, it was a toss up between that, the GameCube, and this. Well, I would say, it's neck and neck with Super Nintendo, because Super Nintendo that shit had everything, like literally everything. Even games like Street Fighter Alpha 2 had no business being on that platform, but they got it. So I say you're right. It's definitely up there with Super Nintendo.
And I like I said every week, I'm gonna get that game, but I love Street Fighter Alpha 2 on the Super Nintendo. It's so fucking amazing. Like, it's so bad, but it's so good. And you had to be there at the time it released in a way to really appreciate it. To really appreciate that game, you had to, because it came out everywhere else, but it seemed like, oh, okay, this is the fighting game because it's on Super Nintendo, It was like, when I read it, I was like, why the hell is this game loading? But once it started, it was like,
once that announcer said fight, and then it's like, hey man, my game broken? Like they've been sitting there for like 5 seconds. What's going on? Oh, okay. Memory usage. That thing takes a good minute.
I didn't know any better when I played it, because that's all I knew was Super Nintendo. I hadn't converted to PlayStation, and I didn't even know it was on other consoles back then when I was playing. And when Alpha 3 came out after that, I was like, oh, this is how it's supposed to play.
I was like, I was saying, because I had all the system, well, up until a certain point, because I mainly came from the Super Nintendo generation. Like, that was like the first one that I was mainly gaming on. But I was just like you, I didn't know no better until I played PlayStation. And I was like, oh man, I've been on Will for Games this entire time. But this, I seen the light, bro. I seen the light. But now it was still impressive though. Like, just like seeing how that game, because that was a full blown arcade game, and the fact they got that massive thing to go into a Super Nintendo cartridge from like a generation back. That was a lot. They got a lot. That was a lot, bro.
They got a lot in that game. Like the music,
like it's worth to have just because of what it is. Because that honestly, that's some black magic. We being on some black magic gaming. Like,
yeah, for sure.
And it's the only game you can jump over Raging Demon, because his Raging Demon.
You're right. Because it has slower frames. It has slower frames of animation. You're right.
Unless you're playing against Shin Akuma, like once you go and get those perfects and you face him at the end, you just dead every single time. You glitch
because the computer will.
Screen go black. I'm like, what happened?
Oh yeah, oh my goodness,
instant death, instant kill.
Man, that Raging Demon ain't no. When I first got hit with a Raging Demon in arcade, I was like, "What the fuck was that?" I was like, and people was around like, "Oh!" I like, well, gotta go back to the back of the line. Put my quarterback up here, come back around. I was like, "What did I get hit with?"
You was over there perplexed. I can.
I know. I had to leave. I said, "I'm gonna come back, put my quarterback there." Oh yeah, I'm sorry guys. Y'all didn't know back in the day when arcade, the way you had your turn in line, Everybody had their quarter, token, or whatever. You put your token or quarter on top of the marquee, or where is it? Mainly the top of the marquee where the art is at. You put your quarter right there, and they let you know that you next. And everybody know their quarter.
That was the original form of microtransactions. We actually have physical money to play your games.
Yeah, that was good.
Going to Land Castle. That was the original robbery. What you mean? They was robbing us, man.
They put that difficulty on like hard or ultra hard or something.
That arcade difficulty, especially on like Neo Geo, bruh.
Yeah.
That stuff.
They'll break your pockets.
Man, you go through $2.
They did it on purpose. I mean, I can see why. I mean,
all those quarters after like a month, and you go in there and wipe them out in an hour.
Yep. Yeah. Like you want as many people to congregate around your arcade machine, and then but you don't want them to take too long though. So that's why you have to. It's a give and take. It has to be the perfect balance of replayability. You're addicted to it. You want to keep coming back to it, but motherfucker will want you stay on there longer than like 5-10 minutes. Like you gotta get to the back of the line. More people gotta come. More people gotta come in and pay their dues, pay their ties. So move back there, motherfucker.
We figured out. We had a group of people who figured out the dip switches and how to change the difficulty. So like we had this group of us and stuff. Well, one person would like distract the whoever was working that time. We'll go in there, somebody change it real quick, dude. Turn that bitch to easy all day on one quarter. You know what? I don't think we never did free play because I don't think I never saw free play, but I know we did the easy because it was like you had like about good 10 seconds. You flip that thing, turn it through. Sometimes the switches at the top. And then also some workers was cool that they'll leave a little door hitch where you can like halfway open. Somebody take a little pocket knife, pop it open, or get a pocket knife and turn that little key thing. They'll turn, open that door and go under it, and they know which button they put, and then boom, there you go.
Arcade, bruh. We knew the owner, we knew the folks that were working in there. Every time we walked in, it'd be like, y'all trying to get on SVC Chaos, or y'all trying to get on SNK versus Capcom Chaos, or SNK versus Capcom, or you need to get on Marvel versus Capcom 2. They just go in there and free play for us every time we walk in. Just because we used to have tournaments there all the time, and that was where we used to practice. Yeah, if it wasn't there. We at somebody's house on Dreamcast playing the games. That's what we played on. We had the hookup at the mall.
Dreamcast,
Yep, that's what we practiced on.
This
right there.
This right here. This Dreamcast lovers know this is the arcade stick. Bruh. This is no other arcade stick on the Dreamcast that will beat this. I don't care. I don't care.
That is a tank.
Well, I would say one. There is an Astro City one that is go for the Dreamcast, but it's very expensive. But I seen it. Or it may have been a mod. But besides that, this is a tank. This drop on your toe. I remember I had some sessions. I was like, and I was really going. And then, boy, I got up. That thing said, doop. I said, oh, hit my toe. Boy, this thing, it's solid steel right here. But this right here, this Dreamcast, this controller is the best. Man, I ain't gonna say top 3, but I'll say top 5 arcade sticks I ever had.
I would probably say it's top 3 of a licensed arcade stick, like a console licensed arcade
console license. Okay, yeah. I'll say that. Yeah,
that's definitely in my top 3 for sure.
It's definitely beautiful. Yeah, and they don't rust. This thing is like 20 years old. This thing ain't rusted. I mean, the VMU. I mean, when you go to somebody's house, you bring your card. Yeah, everybody on the Marvel. Like, is everybody on lock? Yep. All right, here you go. Everybody on lock. Put it on. Let's go.
So, let me ask you this question because I've been sitting here thinking about it since we've been on this PS5 Pro talk. What do y'all think would be 2 or 3 games that would convert me to the console?
Spider-Man 2. Nope. He said Baldur's Gate.
No.
God. Let me look at the list again real quick.
Well, I'm not necessarily talking about games that have been out. I'm more in terms thinking about potential games that will eventually come out, like from what we know of. That's something that could potentially convert me.
Well, what games do we know that's coming out though? Because like
Well, you
this year
got
has been really low.
you got the ghost of Yotai or Yote, whatever you pronounce.
Oh yeah,
Is that next year?
no, that's 2 years away.
Supposedly next year, but you know how that stuff goes. I mean, it might get pushed in 2026.
That's 2026.
You got that Wolverine. That can be one.
Yeah.
Then again, like it depends because like
No, Wolverine's a good one. Wolverine's a good
one. I will give you Wolverine's good.
No, I was saying like it like depends on like the difference in between like how the PS5 Pro runs and the regular one because you know there's like a comparison video, so it's like it will it be enough to justify you know like trading up to get that like that's probably going to be like the differentiating point.
Right now, we're comparing it to games that have already been out and have already been remastered a couple of times at this point in one way or another. Go ahead.
Yes. What about this though? What about it's going to probably be the best third-party machine?
Huh?
All third-party games are going to run so much better on the Pro. It's going to be Pro enhanced first, and then everything knocks down. You can get the best look, best playing experience from third-party games from the Pro. That's mean like from Capcom.
Frame rates at that point. Right.
Well, we might talk about everything. It's frame rate, graphics, all that kind of stuff.
So here's the concern that I have, right? Because we say that, and then we run into a scenario where the game just couldn't perform, and we're still running at 30 frames per second on the game after they said that we're guaranteed going to run 60 plus.
They've been running 50, not 60, but yeah, okay. But
I will say that was the lie that was sold on the beginner's generation. We were told that 60 frames was going to be the bare minimum.
The fact that we're talking about,
and then COVID happened though.
Mm-hmm.
But COVID happened though. We lost a lot of development time towards COVID.
Yes, that's true. I mean, that's why Infinite took so long to be Halo Infinite took so long to become a decent game. It took a couple of years because it just wasn't ready. But
man,
I know I'm being difficult.
Is that a little long?
It's more like you're trying to find a justifiable reason as to why you want to upgrade. Because you was even telling before like you trying to get into PC gaming, so it's like
that's
like, is it yeah. So for something like that, because you and me was already talking, you was like in the next we said like maybe like 1, 2, max 3 years. You said you were looking to get into PC gaming. So at that point, I'm like, well, if you're gonna do that, then you might as well save your money for that. If I'm being honest,
and that's kind of where I'm at because the majority of the folks that I game with, they've shifted over to PC or they have been playing PC for all like the last 10, 15 years, but that was only for certain games. But then when we started seeing a lot of these games shift, when Steam came into really heavy into play, they're like, well, why do I need to do this? Why do I need a console anymore? So they shifted. And the most we use Xbox for is for chat. That's really it. You know,
so they don't play Xbox no more?
I play Xbox. Like a majority of my friends, the games we play.
You mean they use the party chat on Xbox to
party chat?
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, it's just easier that way. I mean, we could use Discord and all that, but
they're going to do that. The PlayStation is going to definitely take advantage of that. They say, I hope they don't label games as plays best on PS5 Pro. Yeah. I mean, with Xbox locking up a lot of these people and the exclusives for PS5 or timed exclusives are going to say plays because they already say plays better on PlayStation 5.
Right.
They definitely going to say plays better on PS5.
Depending on who gets the marketing deal for GTA 6, which probably might be it's definitely you're definitely going to see that plastered on that sticker plays best on PlayStation 5 Pro everywhere. I mean, on the back of the games, on the back of the games, it's automatically going to have like the PS4 Pro games. They have PS4 Pro Enhanced on the back. It's going to do the same thing on the back of it. It's going to note PS5 Pro Enhanced, and I'm pretty sure they're going to have some type of exclusive sticker plays best on PlayStation 5 Pro. So
they going.
That's how this game works. So that's how this game works. So that's marketing.
Yeah.
So
that's how it is.
Speaking of which, going back to the Xbox because I've, for the most part, given up.
I think we all gave up.
Hey, look! Xbox gave up on themselves before anybody else.
I was like, man, I just knew they had like banger after banger coming. Like after they had all these acquisitions, I'm like, oh man, it's a wrap. It's about to be go time. Like, but man, I just don't see it now. Okay, I am excited for Gears. I am
Yes.
Oh, E-Day? Oh, yeah.
Gears is going to be fire. Like, I'm
but
ready.
Gears is going to be on PlayStation, though.
Is it?
Hey, look, they already
I think so.
What was that game?
I think so. Would they put our Indiana Jones on PS5?
Man.
Yeah.
I mean,
And that game looks dope.
If Gears goes to PlayStation, then there's no reason to buy an Xbox console anymore. It really isn't.
I'm
Like, now, if let's say, for instance, if Gears and Halo both.
Oh, Halo's coming to PS5. I mean, a version of Halo's coming to PS5.
At this point, they need to make some more money. Like at this point, like how Microsoft's been moving. I mean, a lot of their games are on Switch. They're coming to PlayStation. Like they got Hi-Fi Rush, Sea of Thieves. Like I was surprised that made us jump over. So at this point, if either Gears or Halo come over, it's a wrap. Like the whole slate's coming because those two are flagship Xbox games. Like, if either one of them comes, it's only a matter of time for the other one to follow suit.
So, yeah, we talked about this in the chat earlier, but the new Halo, the one they're working on, I'm excited for that. I'm excited.
Is it a new Halo or is it a remastered Halo 2?
Well, no, I'm talking about what Halo or now 343 or now Halo Studios, they shifted engines. They moved to the Unreal Engine, right? So, and so accustomed to the same style of Halo because it's just being on a retweaked engine all these years. And the studios are just, I mean, don't get me wrong. Halo's a great game. I loved Halo 2, Halo 3, and Reach. Those are my favorites by far. But going to a Unreal, I think that's where you would see the real capabilities of an Xbox console, but I think it's just going to be too late by that point.
Yeah, because
what do you think about this? Starfield needs to be on there, on a Pro. You think Starfield needs to be
on Pro? I think it should.
I think eventually it might come to PlayStation.
Yeah, I think Starfield would probably be a really good game to test on the Pro.
Yeah. How did y'all enjoy I just didn't want to play it, but that's not my type of game because that is like the Mass Effect type of game. If y'all was telling me, so what did y'all think about that?
Man, Mass Effect. This doesn't.
I still haven't played Mass Effect either, so
it gives a slight Mass Effect vibe. I will say that.
But in terms of how it plays, that thing ain't nothing like Mass Effect.
Gameplay wise, Mass Effect was a much more polished game. A much more polished game. Now, Starfield.
Somebody said Starfield was boring.
It did get boring.
It was. Yeah.
It got repetitive. And then
did it?
I'm not trying to spoil it for anybody. So there's something that you have to do at the end of the game, and then it
feels like GTA in space. What?
On.
That's the insult to GTA games, brother. Like I want to say that.
Imagine.
Because with GTA games, they at least give you the option. They at least give you complete freedom. But in Starfield, it's the illusion that you have some type of freedom.
Yes.
Especially with the space travel, which I was excited for. Like when they was like showing preview stuff of the game, you actually play this. Like, oh my god, this shit's worse than No Man's Sky. What are we doing?
Say that. It gave you that vibe, bro. When it first came, the No Man's Sky when it first came out, I'm like, what is this, bro? Like, what
did y'all finish it?
I got to the 25-hour mark and I meant to go back, but I just didn't care at the certain point. I'm being honest, like I fell off.
I'm maxed out 7 times because you want to do it 10 to get like the real super ending.
So you beat it already?
Yeah, I've beaten it multiple times.
Okay.
Yeah, I just couldn't do it again. I was like, this is too much. I can't do it. Yeah, playing it the first time, it was cool. Story was meh. Like if you which one? Go ahead.
Let me ask you this up. They just popped in my head, but you was telling me about the PS5. I remember a couple months ago you said you had started the Spider-Man series on the PS5. Which ones had you finished, and what did you think of them so far?
I hadn't even started to be honest. I'm one.
Okay, but what are you thinking so far of the first one though? Was it pretty?
It was good.
It was a good game.
It's a little. It can get a little repetitive. Like,
yeah.
Okay, we got to go to this beacon here and do this and this time thing, and I'm weird about that kind of stuff. I'm like, if it's on the map, I got to finish it. So I'm like,
okay.
it's just gonna keep popping up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, let me just get through this, and then I was trying to burn through it, and I was like, all right, I need to take a break. So I'm really close to beating it.
Okay. But what I like about that game though is like they made it was one of the first. That's the first Spider-Man game that I feel like I'm Spider-Man. You know, like swinging through the city and stuff. You get like it's like okay. Remember what was? I think it's one of those games that like it blows air in the controller or something like that. I don't know what game does that. But anyway, when you like playing with the control and you feel like oh it that motion it just of Spider-Man it feels great.
I will say this: the first time it made me dive off like one of the tallest buildings in the city, and I dove straight down. My stomach dropped because I was just so into the game. And I was like, "Oh, what? This is fire!" Like, I was like completely zoned in the game, and then like as soon as he just dropped, and before I took the next swing, and just my stomach was like, whoa, right with it. I'm like, "Whoa!" I'm like, "This is what I'm talking about." So I was the game. I don't get like that with many games, but like when I do, and I'm in the zone, man, I'm completely entrenched into it.
You don't get that feeling again with Spider-Man 2, like the first level. You don't get that same kind of epic feel. I think those games, I like how it gives you that. It gives you that movie-esque, that epic feel stuff, and like Spider-Man 2 did that. It's not much change from the first one. It's almost kind of like a director's cut, extended. But when you play Spider-Man 2, the first boss or first like hour, you're like, oh shit, this is dope. It like you feel like you're in a movie. It's like I like this. It's really good.
If I could give you a recommendation, right? I know there's certain games that you won't play. Give Mass Effect a try.
Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna give it a try one day.
I'm telling you, bro. Like when Zelda hadn't played it either. So when I was telling him, like, bro, you need to play the Mass Effect series, not Andromeda. You can skip that.
Yeah, you can skip that.
Completely.
Everybody's seen it.
Remastered. It's perfect.
Legendary edition. Yep.
But when you get to Mass Effect 2, my dude, oh my god, I'm talking about the gunfights, the music. The soundtrack that they put behind, like, it makes it so intense, and the fact that you carry the same character from the first game over. And all this stuff has happened in between, and the game is just putting you right in the middle of it, and like you got to figure it out. And then you've got the game went as far as basically saying, like, look, you can choose to not do certain things, and then go to the end and see what happens. You may live, or you may die.
Damn.
No cap.
Damn. Is this permadeath?
That in the game.
Is this permadeath?
Yes. That is the end of your game. Like, of course you can go back, right?
Yeah.
But there's some like I don't want to spoil this for you, bro. Because like it's
Don't spoil it.
It's that good.
It's almost kind of like okay, like Detroit becoming human, which is nothing like Mass Effect, but I kind of get it, like those. It ain't like that, but it's kind of that kind of ish that kind of rules in the game in a little bit, like that Detroit or like the first or Until Dawn, not the remake, but the first one. That's kind of crazy. Until Dawn is fucking crazy.
And I'm telling you, it's probably. Like when I say like it's in my top 5 favorite video games.
Same here, top 5.
It's in my top 5 favorites because you can go back, play as a completely different person, choose a different series of things, and yes, it's tight knit to the story, but you could go through a completely different set of scenarios that completely changes the outcome, that rolls all the way into the third game.
Mm-hmm.
So you made a mistake, or you did something different, or you killed somebody, or you let somebody survive in the first game. It's coming back to bite you or help you in the third game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and that could be the deciding factor of whether or not things are easier for you or harder for you.
Well, damn. Well, damn.
I bet Ness remember this. You remember on the first Mass Effect? I ain't trying to spoil either, but I'm being very vague. But Ness is gonna pick up on it. You remember how you had the option to save one group of people, and then it's like then you could put one person in like in a seat of power. I made one decision. I was like, oh shit! I made one decision in Mass Effect 1 that I played halfway through Mass Effect 2. I was like, shit. I think I need to go back and save those people at the end. So I went back, reload the save file from Mass Effect 1, and then played that, beat that to completion, and then carried that to Mass Effect 2 and started all over again because I'm like, man, if I didn't, I think I fucked myself over for Mass Effect 3. So it's one of those type of games to where it'll make you second.
Tony Todd died.
It'll
oh wow.
Somebody
just put that. Look, we were just talking about this. Somebody said, "Rest in peace, Tony Todd." And I looked on RGN. Says Tony Todd, known as the star of Candyman franchise and his role for Final Destination movies, and recently as the voice of Venom in Spider-Man 2, has died at 69.
Man,
wow. He was 69.
2024.
Yep, I see it right here.
Taking all the great ones.
Wow. Yeah, he was Candyman. Yeah, Tony Todd, Candyman. Man, Candyman back in the day, boy.
Bruh.
that was the horror movie for black folks. Like, Candyman, don't you say it again, Candyman.
I couldn't do it, bro.
Couldn't do it. No, I could say it 3 times. I was like, no. Don't you say that. You were getting fights with your brothers and sisters. You try to say Candyman 3 times in the mirror. Cause boy, Candyman was like, I said, all right, I never forget watching Candyman.
I didn't know he voiced Darkseid in Justice League. I didn't know that.
What?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. He voiced. It say he's best known notable roles. He's also best known for his roles as the voice of Zoom from The Flash and Darkseid.
I remember Zoom. I remember Zoom on CW The Flash. That's a show that I wish didn't jump the shark, but it was good though. Did y'all watch any of the CW Flash shows?
I did. I
watched all of it, bro.
It started to get stupid around like season 5 and 6. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, yeah, okay, right. It did.
And what was that one season? And then one of my best friends, he's like a big Flash fanatic. What season was that when he like channeled the Speed Force to where he wielded that shit like a lightsaber and it started fire? I said,
I was like,
I said, no, that was season 5. I said, no, you can't. What is this, bro? He has never in any continuity ever done this shit, and it's not like let's make something up cool. I was like, bro, you can't do that shit with the Speed.
I actually went back and watched all the Arrow seasons a month and a half ago, and I forgot that they had all those crossovers. So,
I
ended up Legends of Tomorrow and all stuff.
I had to go and scroll over to like some of the other shows to keep the continuity of the show going. And I'm like, I forgot about this. I forgot about that. And then I've been watching the last season, the final season for Superman and Lois.
You watching it? Is it good?
Man, it's actually really solid.
I gave up on it after season 1.
Season 1 was, I mean, it was okay. Season 2 is good, but season 3, it's like, I mean,
it had 3 seasons before season 1. I don't like to go back and watch it. It was just The CW shows, or those. The Arrowverse shows were pretty good. I wasn't really a big Arrow fan. I started jumping into Arrow after The Flash. The Flash really kind of blew up.
That show was amazing. The first 3
Arrow
were amazing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the first
when they went and started bringing all the heroes in, I'm like, oh okay, now y'all doing too much.
Yeah, I mean, Arrow was just kind of too. Arrow was kind of like, what was it? Like too Twilight for me.
Twilight. That's what
you kind of
like a little bit.
It was just brooding and was like,
wow, there were no glistening dudes on there, so I mean,
there was no glistening dude. It was just brooding.
They go into why he. I mean, but too many stuff got retconned by the end of that show, and I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't. Why?
That's what happened with Flash. Like the end of the first season, right after after what you call it, supposedly dies his girlfriend. Iris died or something like that. Then he goes back into the past, and everything from season 1 resets itself in season 2. It's like, and they just never talk about it again. And I was just like, I'm just sitting there like, did y'all just? So what happened with everything in season 1? Like, he just.
Yeah, like DC is known for doing that too. Like, it's like even like I'm not sure if you guys are keeping up with like the continuity from the animated movies, like the new.
Black Lightning was dope.
Oh yeah, Black Lightning. That was really good. That was really good.
It was good. I wish I didn't stop it.
Like no, like those new 52 movies, like Flashpoint Paradox, Son of Batman, the Son of Batman, all that stuff. Like Flash is always getting some shit that he gotta like reset the board and just run back in time and reset everything again. Because honestly, he uses like a plot device to where if things get like really hectic, it's like we got this man who just go back and reset everything. Like that's pretty much his role now within DC.
Animation is fire, bro. They got it on lock. DC has it on lock for the animation.
Like that
animation is so good.
Like their animation department has been their bread and butter. In my opinion, has been their bread and butter since like what Justice League. Like 2001, 2000 series. Like, whenever that series came out.
Batman animated series,
bro.
Oh, you're right. Mm-hmm.
I had to go back and like I said, like Batman Beyond was dumb. I think I said that, but I had to go back and watch it.
Everybody said that when it first came out.
On me.
It grew on me. I went back and I had to go back and really watch Batman Beyond. And I was like, oh my gosh, like Batman Beyond has some brilliant writing.
Yeah.
Some brilliant, especially when he like grew into himself, and then the plot twist at the end that you like.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ruin it for y'all, but it makes totally sense in the last 3 episodes.
The Return of the Joker movie, that's like that's like a crowning achievement in like Batman movie animation. Like that's when Terry McGinnis became his own Batman, because for the entire time he was always living in the shadow of Bruce. In that movie, that was when he solidified him being his own Batman. So that was, man. If anybody check that out, like that's a solid 10 out of 10 movie.
If they can only do the live action like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? The Batman was pretty good.
You talking about the Bat? That one was okay. Like the Joker on there was kind of weird.
No.
How he was designed. You talking about the movie?
The Twilight one.
Oh
yeah, the Twilight. Yeah. Hey, Catwoman was fine, boy. That girl, woo.
Yeah, she was. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
It was long as shit, though.
It was 45 minutes. It was an hour too long.
It was an hour too long. But I get it, because they went back and like this is like what, second or third year being Batman.
Yeah, it's like Batman Day 1. That's kind of the commentary. It was like Batman Day 1 or Day 2 or whatever they call it. But yeah,
the Flash movie was okay.
I liked the Flash movie. The Flash movie was actually pretty fire.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't like it all that much. Man.
What? I mean, they brought back Michael.
You really like it?
They brought back Michael Keaton, man.
I didn't.
Michael Keaton came back. Hey, Batman did his thing of that shit, boy. Cause,
bruh,
you talking about resetting the timeline.
I didn't like how they did Supergirl.
In terms of Michael Keaton's Batman, he did his shit, but like I'm talking about the rest of the movie. Like outside of Michael Keaton, everything else was like, I think I could have did better without watching this, if I'm being honest.
I get it.
I think I could have been better without watching.
So I've heard about Penguin. I heard the Penguin show is really good.
Oh, I heard it.
I heard it's fire. Yeah. I heard it's something like, I don't know, a DC Sopranos or something like that.
Speaking of Batman, somebody said the Batman animation series on Amazon was good. The Batman game.
But where the Batman? I think it's called Batman.
The Batman game on the Wii, Batman Brave and Bold, or whatever it is, on the Wii. It's a beat 'em up game. It's pretty good on the Wii. It's a darn.
Like the Brave and the Bold cartoon. You guys watched the cartoon, right? The Brave and the Bold cartoon.
It was pretty good.
Oh, that episode where he came into contact with the dude who killed his parents. Oh my god!
I didn't see that one.
Y'all didn't see? Oh man, that was like how it was written and voiced boy, like you kind of felt like the writers were just waiting for this moment for however long Batman was a character. Yeah, they went in. Like you gotta find it because I ain't trying to spoil y'all. Y'all just gotta go out and watch it. But that was
it's on YouTube, so if you watch it,
that was that was some good shit.
Y'all see how we doing the podcast? We just start free flowing. So thank y'all guys for sticking with us and stuff like that. If you hadn't already, make sure you like and subscribe on the channel, and also make sure y'all get 5-star review on the podcast. So y'all listening to. We talking about Batman right now. We already had talked about the Legends of Boom. Your boy gonna be in the video game. Make sure y'all go wish list it. Make sure you click the link at the top if you're watching it off the video, or if you listen to it, go to the YouTube page, look at the video, click the link. It'll be in the chat again. But yeah, we talking about Batman right now. Sorry, Nance, go on because I love conversations like this. This is the podcast. We get to unwind. We get to talk about geek stuff. We can talk about video games. We can talk about life. Right now, y'all we talk about Batman because Batman is the shit. Anyway, go ahead.
I'm changing the subject. Sorry.
Oh well, you changing this. Don't change it.
I was gonna say. Speaking of live action, they got green lit for a Mass Effect live action show.
Oh my
from
God!
From the writer of Fast
Halo.
and Furious.
Was it?
I think it was. It was. If I remember correctly.
It's already gonna be dead on arrival.
No.
It's already gonna be terrible.
Oh my God! No, not
the
guy from
Mass Effect. Hey, Mass Effect is gonna be all about family.
Yeah, I see it right. I see it right here. Mass Effect TV series in the works at Amazon from Fast and Furious 9 writer exclusive.
Never mind. We can go back to Batman.
Because I remember you put that in the text like earlier today. I was like, I think I heard something that people were bitching about. I was like, what was it? Oh, the writer, the person who did the Fast and Furious.
I was gonna bring up Star Wars.
I said, oh boy,
that's gonna irritate me since they're talking about doing another trilogy with the Skywalkers again.
No, they're not. Well, they put that on top of them.
That is the talk at Disney right now that they are.
Well, they own it now, so I mean, Lucas.
Well, I mean, they've been owned it, but
yeah, I know they've been owned, but
who's Skywalker? Well, Rey took the name of Skywalker, and then the rumor is that Palpatine's coming back again. I'm like, bruh, come on now, y'all.
Again, what? But that man died. That man died at the penultimate 2 final movies. Like, why is he back again?
Find another villain. There's plenty of Star Wars villains in the books. Like, go back to the Legends story or do something. All right. Go back to Batman. I'm done. I'm sorry. Shit.
Well, Batman. It's all about family. Mass Effect.
We'll get through this. It's like this is the norm.
Okay, let's change the subject on that. Like some of our favorite shows, some of our favorite games has been turned to movies and shows that's been really shitty.
Halo.
Yeah, the Halo series was total garbage. Remember the first Super Mario Brothers movie was totally garbage.
Lord. First Street Fighter movie.
Street Fighter movie was garbage.
Street Fighter movie.
Was garbage.
First MK movie was good.
Yes, second one, Annihilation was fucking. I like it. I like Annihilation.
Bruh, you need to go slap yourself right now. You did not just say that movie was good.
I love Annihilation because it's so cheesy.
Movie was trash. What are you talking about?
So cheesy. I watched it and laughed. Okay, let me tell you a movie that was so cheesy that made me laugh. What was the last Resident Evil movie that came in the theaters? What was that?
All of them? What do you mean?
You talking about the one that was based off of like Resident Evil 2, but it had storylines of like Resident Evil 1 through 3 in it that had Claire and
yes. So it's one part where it's one part. I laughed and cried.
Was it like Return to Raccoon City or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Okay, so I laughed. I was crying tears in the theater because it was one point when Leon, I think it was Leon or one of the male dudes, he was stuck in this room and the liquors was all everywhere and he was shooting going, and just shooting everywhere. It was the most cornball shit I seen in movies, and I laughed so loud that people turn around looking at me. I was crying. I said, "This shit is so weird and so corny. It's not scary at all. It's like it was the corniest, the funniest. He was really he was literally doing this. It was a straight out Looney Tunes. It was so funny. Oh my gosh, I was laughing so hard. Yeah, Return to Raccoon, Welcome to Raccoon City, or whatever it was. Oh my goodness, man, that thing was.
All the Resident Evils also did. What was it?
That was so funny.
What was that other game from Capcom? The Hunter.
Monster Hunter. They did make a Monster Hunter movie. The one that had T.I. in it.
His wife played the lead there too.
Wait a minute, they did a Monster Hunter movie?
Yes. Tony Jaa was in there.
Well, you said whose wife played the lead in there?
Was it Milia Jovovich?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so her husband, her husband is the director of all of the Resident Evil films. So she got married.
He did a horrible job.
Resident Evil movie.
He need to be fired. I don't know why they left that him.
So he got
come back. Annihilation did have some cool fights.
Yeah, I will give you that. It had some firefights. They had Keith Cook. He's a big martial artist. He was in that film. And for all my kung fu movie buffs, if you remember him in China O'Brien with Cynthia Rothrock, man, he was knocking everybody around there. He was in King of the Kickboxers with Billy Blanks. That was another one. I see me.
Billy Blanks was in a kickboxing movie?
Yeah, this was back in the 80s though, bro. These are all 80s. Old cheesy martial arts films, all that stuff. So
that boy looking girl. What is that boy looking girl? What's that from? That boy looking girl. Y'all put some in the chat, if y'all in the live chat, put some of y'all worst video game adaptations in. It can be cartoons, movies, whatever it is.
I'll tell you this.
What?
Assassin's Fist was by far
Street Fighter,
the best
Street Fighter
video game adaptation live action film I have ever seen, and it was low budget and it was done right.
I think it was. I think it was independent.
It was independent,
wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, it was independent, and they got a deal with Capcom. Capcom said, "Okay, we got a blessing," and they went full bore with it. That was so amazing. That was so good.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Okay. I just saw this a couple weeks ago, right? Speaking of Dragon Ball Action Live, right? The guy who played he played one of the characters in Super. He apologized because he was in Dragon Ball. He said, "I was in a Dragon Ball movie."
The guy that played
okay.
He was Spike on Buffy.
Yeah, but he played somebody in Super though. He played a character in Super.
Oh yeah,
he said like he voiced a character in Super, and he was on like, "Hey, yeah." But he also changed his name in the credits. But people knew he's like, "This is my apology for messing up that Dragon Ball movie." Oh, because that Dragon Ball movie was so bad that the Japanese audience turned on that movie.
I remember people were walking out of the theater on that.
Yeah, people walking out of the theater that movie. Yeah, because The Legend of Chun-Li. I never seen that.
Bruh. That was Lana Lang. Lana Lang played Chun-Li from the Smallville.
I only saw trailers and I knew that she was gonna be garbage. And then I saw
Doom with the Rock. Oh my god,
bruh.
I love the Rock, but that was bad. That was bad.
That one scene, like towards the end, where they went first person and I actually did Doom. I ain't gonna lie.
That was fire. That was fire. Yeah, that was good. And they did the whole movie like that.
Movie trash.
The cartoon, I haven't seen the cartoon.
No. I mean, it's not a cartoon. It was a live action.
Oh, live action.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I got it in there. They said because I got Tekken 2, so I haven't seen either one of them. So I'm gonna watch and see.
You remember
the Tekken movie came out? Man, Dead or Alive was so stupid. They only put Tina and on there on the front one because like, look at the girl with the big old boobs and everything.
Jamie
and dancing around.
Played Tina. She got ripped for that movie though. She was cut.
She was. She looked good, but still. Okay, so I haven't seen Uncharted, but I hear mixed reviews on Uncharted. Okay.
I mean, they're gonna do another one.
But hey, when I saw Super Mario Brothers movie, man,
90s one,
the latest one, the new one, the
newest one,
the newest one, man. The emotions is a grown ass man. and catch everything they did in that movie. Even when I popped that movie back in, it was that and Sonic are my two favorite. Okay, it's a three-way tie. Mortal Kombat, Mario Brothers, and Sonic. Those are my three. They changeable depending on the day of the week. I think.
Which Mortal Kombat?
The first one.
You said the first one.
The very first one. I mean, because
the very first one, yeah,
Rebirth and all those, and
no, the first one. The first one was because it's like I remember going into the movie theaters with Mortal Kombat, that music, Mortal Kombat, and then I like, and even when I hear that song, goosebumps, and like do.
They were hard, that soundtrack.
I was like, and it was like, oh, that first scene, and then it just roller coaster. It just took you up, and it was like
your mind. You will be next.
And that dude looked just like Shang Tsung, and he came back in Mortal Kombat 1 to play Shang Tsung.
Bruh, that was so fire.
Yes.
That movie was actually really well done. Like I remember going to the theater as well. Like I was sitting down in the theater. It was packed. It was like middle of the day. It was packed. It was summer, I think. And the movie theater couldn't get the film going. They kept messing up. They were trying to get it up. So there was like something faulty or something. And when they finally got it fixed and the music hit, whole crowd was in an uproar. Like, no, let's go. Yeah. So after this movie came out, bro, like the local arcade had a laser tag room in there. The laser tag room was playing the Mortal Kombat soundtrack on repeat all night long, son. So I'm talking about when you hear that soundtrack go off, everybody was getting blasted off. It was so hard, man.
That movie, man, it just had to be there. Like I say, when these movies drop, and like I said, when you had to be there, it's different because you still can experience the same thing when you first see it at home and stuff. But my God, man, just like being like in love with video games, and then you see that on the screen, like, okay, y'all are paying attention to me, so you're putting something there that I really love, and it was like after being embarrassed so many times, because this is after the Mario movie and all that kind of stuff, right? And then you get Mortal Kombat, like this gritty, like they had to put a team like mature raid. People like, remember when Mortal Kombat came out? Like I remember Mortal Kombat 2, people were skipping school because it came out on a Tuesday, I think. It was like a Tuesday, something like that. And people were skipping school to go pick this game up and play it all day. Because it's like, you can't play this game. And like Mortal Kombat 1 on Super Nintendo was like the graphical better version, but it had no blood, but it had the sweat. And then after Mortal Kombat 2, you didn't remember that?
Yep.
I'm saying you think the Super Nintendo version was better?
I think graphically it was better.
I think graphically and soundtrack wise, that Genesis soundtrack, it was
like
that was no bueno.
I think the Genesis. The only reason why the Genesis version was better in some people's eyes is because you actually got to have the blood.
That was mainly
the blood code, because everybody knew the blood code.
Like for sure.
The blood code, boom, it's like the Mike Tyson code. But then when Nintendo put out Mortal Kombat 2 on Super Nintendo, it was over. They put the blood back in. They had the rating. So crazy. I still love that version of Mortal Kombat 2. Remember playing that stuff? It was like Chris looked like the arcade. It was great. I was like, oh.
The amount of movies I'm seeing in the chat. I'm seeing Hitman, Silent Hill, Max Payne, Blood Rain.
I'm not saying Hitman. Hitman was pretty good. I haven't seen Hitman.
I think there was like 2 Hitman movies, weren't there?
There was one with the first one was with Mark Wahlberg. And the other one was another, like, some randos. I can't remember.
The director was on some pills making Joker 2 movie. It was a waste of musical. I heard it's already on like video on demand. I see it like my turn. I'm not gonna watch that. Max Payne, I heard it was good, but she said it put me to sleep last time I tried to rewatch it. But long live his voice actor James. I hope we get those Max Payne's 1 and 2 remakes. Max Payne, you know what? when Max Payne first came out, that was really good because that bullet time and it was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Max Payne was really good.
Oh, did y'all ever watch that that Final Fantasy movie that came out in theaters? Spirits
Have it
Within?
chosen?
No, Spirits Within, like the first Final Fantasy movie, the
it.
CGI one.
I saw that, but it's been so long ago.
Yeah, I watched that. I was like, damn, how is this Final Fantasy? Like that's the thing I was confused about because my brother, because my dad, he took me to see that because I was a big fan of like Final Fantasy like 7 and 8, like notably 9, and then I think when that came out, 10 didn't come out just yet. So I saw it in theaters. I'm like, this is more sci-fi than anything. Like, what does this have to do with Final Fantasy? They ain't no chocobos, they ain't no crystals, they ain't nothing. There's nothing like that separates that makes it know you're watching Final Fantasy. It honestly just seems like one of those sci-fi shows you catch on like Sci-Fi Channel like 3 a.m. in the morning. That's really what it is.
No, somebody said I think Blood Rain went straight to Sci-Fi Channel. I didn't even see Blood Rain. Was it good?
I knew about it straight to Sci-Fi Channel.
Remember the Sci-Fi Channel? God dang.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
only time I watched the Sci-Fi Channel when Raw was preempted, it was on the Sci-Fi Channel.
bro, I used to. Watch
no, and also Eon
all the
Flux
time,
was
bro.
on. Huh?
Guaranteed, Sci-Fi Channel had all the low budget horror movies.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And
They had some. They had some of the softcore stuff.
You remember those shark?
They did. Sci-Fi Channel like after 1 o'clock, it was kind of like BT Uncut. Like they had like the softcore stuff. Oh, BT Uncut is another word, boy. Whew.
Yeah, y'all remember that? Well, they had stuff like Sharknado and shit on there.
Sharknado was dope, man.
What? Stop it.
Yeah, Sharknado was great.
I ain't gonna lie, like they did have like a lot of.
I like Sharknado. I like Sharknado.
Like a lot of mildly entertaining, low budget shows on there. I ain't gonna lie, like it's like instead of going out and buying stuff, you just watch them shit. So
what's that other movie I'm trying to think of? It was a video game.
Creepers Reborn. Oh goodness.
It was on. I can't remember what the name of that game was.
I'm just looking at the list of just a bunch of different ones.
Jeepers Creepers. The first Jeepers Creepers was stupid. I mean, well, it was kind of stupid. But Jeepers Creepers Reborn. Yeah, after the first one, it was like really. What is this? Timothy oil plant? What is that? What's it?
Was the actor.
Actor.
Yeah, I could have swore there was a Hitman movie with Mark Wahlberg.
Frankenfish.
Well, Mark Wahlberg. Shit.
Wasn't he in one of them films?
He could.
I don't know why I was thinking of the Transformer movies.
They made Wing Commander a movie? Really?
They did? Wing Commander?
Wing Commander? It just had to be title alone. Because a lot of people didn't play Wing Commander.
Oh, Wing Commander 1999. So yeah, yep, here it is. I had no idea this thing existed.
You know what? It's not Hitman. It's another film. I'm trying to remember it. No, I'm thinking Max Payne. That's what I was getting confused. He was Max Payne. That's right.
Oh, Mark Wahlberg was Max Payne
in the first one, wasn't he?
I have no idea.
Was he? Check and see. So, will y'all agree that Mortal Kombat probably is in the top 3?
Yeah, he was in the Max Payne 1. Yeah.
Yep. Max Payne. Mark Wahlberg is Max Payne.
That's where I was getting confused.
So, do y'all? Like I said, do y'all? So, let's put the what would you put? Let's do a top 3 then. I mean, I guess we already said the top 3, but what would you put in like the top 3? Like would like be out of it's like out of ones we kind of all agree on, like Mortal Kombat, Mario, I guess Sonic, Street Fighter, Assassin's Fist. I mean, what would you put these movies in?
Assassin's Fist is number 1 for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be number 1 over Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat, the first one, number 2. Actually, you know what? Take that back. Mortal Kombat is number 1. Assassin's Fist is number 2. The third, bruh.
Between Mario and Sonic.
No, it ain't for me. Neither one of them.
Yeah, what would be for you?
I don't know. I gotta think about it. Come back.
I would say for me, pretty much everything y'all was saying, but I'm gonna throw a wild card in there. It's not even a movie; it's a TV show. Castlevania. You guys haven't watched that?
The anime.
The anime, yeah.
First one.
I haven't finished all of it, but it's good. Oh my god!
I can't tell you like because I'm like a huge Castlevania fan. I can't tell you all that. When I watched the first season and then got to season 3, I felt like all these decades of that game being a franchise, it felt like it led up to this moment of it being a TV show. That's how I felt about it, because that shit was good. That shit was really good, bro. Animation, art, story, boy, that was. It felt like it was made to be this. To be that show, the Netflix animation. That shit was.
I felt for Dracula, man. What they did to his wife.
That first episode, like that's one of the best first episodes of any show in general ever.
Man, that hurt my heart for him. And I was all on his side too. I was like, ooh, and where they got graphic with this shit. Ooh, man.
Story is not for the faint of heart.
You know what?
No.
There is another video game movie that I just recently watched, maybe like 2 or 3 months ago. I was actually surprised. I thought it was going to be trash, and I actually liked it. Warcraft.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I actually liked
that was a movie.
I actually liked it. I was really surprised.
Wow.
I don't know why I liked it, but it was actually decent.
I thought you about to say Garfield some shit.
No.
Which Garfield movies? I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty dope. I like.
What's another one? Prince of Persia was another one.
Oh, yeah, they did do a Prince of Persia.
I didn't watch that one though. You know what? Scott Pilgrim, bruh.
That one's really good.
That was a good movie.
Mm-hmm. Did y'all?
It's hard to rank these movies, man.
Did y'all ever see the first Assassin's Creed movie? That fucking abomination.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, I turned it off in the middle. I like. Oh, dude who played Magneto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's his name?
I forgot what the actor's name was, but what got me was that animus, the thing they used to go back in time to relive his ancestors' memories. That shit was an arm that attached to his back, and he was doing backflips and shit while he was in the back.
Why do they take these liberties like with the they used to do this a lot, right? I guess Sonic kind of broke everybody, but because I really do think they was testing everybody that was Sonic when the ugly Sonic came out. Oh, matter of fact, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers come back again. That was a good movie. The one, the newest one, the new Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. That movie that was really good. They had when they had ugly Sonic in it. That was really good. Even they had the Nintendo cameos in it too. I was like, hold on, that was good. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. That was really good. That movie was really good. But why do they take? Why do they do that? Why do some of these companies take liberties and try to give us something different from the video games? Like, you have the formula, just make it. Oh no, we gotta go here, we gotta go there, we gotta do this and all this kind of stuff. Like, motherfucker, just make the movie like the game. That's all we ask it. We be happy.
They go against the source material, or the source material doesn't have enough. I mean, it's kind of like the Halo show. Yeah.
Tomb Raider with Angelina Jolie was
those
good. She was
good. Those pretty good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those were good.
She was good.
She was the perfect Laura Croft. Like she pretty much looked like her. You looked exactly like her.
Yeah, she was solid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm gonna throw an oddball in there. It's a video game movie, but it's not necessarily a video game. The Wizard.
Oh
no! Only reason the Wizard was good is because it was a commercial for Mario Bros. 3. That's the only reason. And the Power Glove.
Childhood film.
That is.
Watching now, that movie is garbage.
Well, yeah, it's garbage now. I'm saying back in the day, it was
like growing up. Yeah, that was kind of like Space Jam, a Space Jam with the shit back then when we was younger. You watch it nowadays, it's like it's still all right, but it's like it's a lot of that stuff just didn't age well, so it's kind of like that for me. So
did y'all like Ready Player One?
I never seen it.
I liked it.
I liked it too.
Mm-hmm. Like all the cameo stuff. I thought it was.
What about Pixels? What about the Pixel movie with Adam Sandler? Pixels.
Oh, you talking about it had not Adam Sandler, Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds.
It's Adam Sandler.
Is Adam Sandler?
Pixel.
Oh, I'm thinking of Free Guy. I'm thinking
Free Guy was good. I thought that was funny.
Okay.
I haven't seen Pixel. I've been meaning to watch it. Okay,
I got it in there. I just haven't watched it.
What about The Gamer?
I haven't watched that.
The one with Gerard Butler.
Oh,
he's in prison.
Is he like and he got like he's like killing somebody?
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't see that one. Onimusha on Netflix is pretty good. Onimusha's out on Netflix.
Yeah, anime. Right?
Oh, the
I didn't
anime.
watch that, man.
You talking about the anime? I forgot that. I forgot that was on there.
I would say, speaking of anime, this is it is a game too, but they made the game because of the anime. Samurai Champloo. That was a good.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'll tell you a movie that was trash. Need for Speed.
Oh yeah, that was. Oh, Gran Turismo. I haven't seen it, but I heard it was good.
I heard that was decent. I haven't watched it.
I heard it was decent. Yeah, Need for Speed was trash.
Yeah, Need for Speed, like literally, like you can literally take you can literally take any Fast and Furious movie and say this is Need for Speed. Like,
yeah,
like,
it really
like,
can.
like minus the ones like when they go to space and shit. So before like Fast and Furious 5 or 6. So, but yeah, any of those would be
that was.
I forgot.
Oh my
Rampage
gosh. People
was
saying Ninja Scrolls.
Rampage. Remember that?
Yeah,
with the Rock.
That
was okay. That was okay. I mean, the only reason I watched because it was The Rock. That was it. Ninja Scroll was supposed to be back in the theaters. I think
they put Ninja Scroll back in the theaters.
I think so.
Yeah, for a couple weeks it did. I think this December is supposed to be like a long anime. You know, November, December they do that long anime like an anime like every classic anime like once a week for like into Christmas. They usually do that. Usually like in November, December. I know they did that last year, and I think they did it this year. I know I saw Ninja Scroll on there. Ninja Scroll. A lot of people should have been watching Ninja Scroll back in the day.
I should have been watching it. I rented it from Blockbuster when I was like 6.
Oh no, you were 6.
My mom walked in the room and she just saw turn that shit off. She took that mess right back to Blockbuster. She's like, "You gonna get you another game?" I was like, "All
right." Man, them early days of anime.
It's back when we were watching cartoons.
But I was the Wild Wild West. You know what you was going,
bruh.
Man, trying to order stuff off of eBay the early days of eBay, and you get into the disc, you gotta play the computer, setting your computer watching shit, and you trying to get VHS tapes and DVDs and out. Boy, now it's good access because we got Crunchyroll, we got all the stuff. But man, back in the day, trying to get those anime and movies and stuff was difficult.
Yeah, you was watching them on. You was either watching them on early morning or late Fox before Cartoon Network was picking up the animes, or USA had them. USA had what?
Rolling Warriors. No, Rolling Warriors was on UPN or a CW now, whatever that channel was.
Fox, UPN, they all
they had that. Rolling Warriors.
And that was like Samurai Troopers. That was the original name of Samurai Troopers, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, and then
on Crunchyroll is Samurai Troopers.
And then we didn't even get the full series because apparently there was a season to where there was a black Ronin warrior like from Africa. I had I didn't know that.
What?
There was a black Ronin warrior. He was from Africa.
I
gotta watch that. Hey,
that's what I'm saying. Like it's a part 2 of it. It was 2 parts. The one we got was part 1. There was a part 2 of it.
Also, it's 2 seasons.
Well,
we you know what? Back then, we weren't getting like the full seasons because, like, even like from a Dragon Ball perspective, we're talking about.
Oh no, dude, we got bits and pieces of everything. Now that you go back and think about it, like they'll jump straight to the Namek saga, then go way back to the beginning, and like, okay, this was so messy.
We was waiting on the next episode after Vegeta was like, is Kakarot a Super Saiyan? And then it was like go all the way back to the beginning. Like, bro, where
they did that so many times. They did that so many times.
Did y'all come to the real, or did y'all find the channels like the Spanish channels and came to realization they were further ahead than us?
Oh yeah,
because I think we were still in the we was either in the Saiyan saga or the Namek saga.
We was in the Namek saga.
And then I went to some type of Spanish channel, and they was already in the Trunk saga. I said,
yes.
Whoa.
That was I remember this. I remember this because I remember this was before Funimation had took over and redid the voice acting. Ocean Dub had Ocean had it, right? So they had the crazy thing about, if you do the research, Ocean Dub had the Saiyan saga all the way through the Namek saga, and then they skipped and went to like after Goku, like basically right around where
I think the Cell games.
It was Cell. It was Cell games.
They did.
It was before Cell games.
No, it was Android. It was Android Saga.
It was the Android Saga. And
it was Android Saga because they Ocean Dub jumped a lot of it, and they jumped right in the middle of the Android Saga. So they jumped right, and I think right after the fight where Vegeta got Super Saiyan, and when he started, they 17, 18 showed up.
Yeah,
that's where they jumped in. And
I've been trying to find those movies or those episodes.
Oh, the Ocean Dubs are hard to find though. They're expensive too. They are expensive. The Ocean Dub, they're expensive,
bro. So to this day, there's 2 episodes from Ocean Dub that just get me completely hyped. It's the first one is when Nappa's saying it over 9,000, bro. That is like, I'm saying no.
Oh, that's iconic.
It's over 9,000.
That's iconic.
That is an iconic one. And then when Goku's in space headed to Namek, and then Kikai is over there telling him like, bro, don't mess with Frieza. It's like hitting a beehive with a stick. And he's like, come on. He's like, absolutely not. And then Piccolo's like, bro, do what you gotta do. He's like, okay. And he's like, that's it. I gotta train harder. And then the music's like, dun, 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 dun. And Goku's like, wah! I'm like, oh shit, it's on the chain. Gave me goosebumps every time. That voice actor was dope. I think he passed away though. I think he did. I'm not sure.
I gotta look it up, but I think he voiced Mega Man as well too. On Mega Man yeah. They had the same voice.
Voiced Piccolo during the Ocean Dub. He had voiced Wolverine at one point. I think.
Oh, you're talking about? Damn, what's his name?
Name? Hey, speaking of Ocean Dubs, I gotta finish this, but this right here, the Dragon Box set. These are the ultimate drag. So I got box 1, I got box 3, and I got box 5. I need to finish the other ones up. But these right here, these Dragon boxes, these are like the best way to like watch Dragon Ball Z. Like these are like almost complete. And I need to find the rest of them. And they're on eBay, but most of these are like $200 a piece though.
God damn.
Woo. They're expensive.
Woo. And those are Ocean Dubs?
No, these ain't Ocean Dubs. This is Ocean. I don't think this is Funimation. No, this is Funimation. Because this is when Funimation took over.
The Pioneer.
I need to get a better volume 1. But what you say now?
It was Pioneer back then. That was published.
No, this is Funimation. This is Toei and Funimation. These are 4x3. But this is 4x with the 4x6, 4x3, the 4x3 format. This is 4x. Matter of fact, when I come on, I'll probably bring it over so you can watch one. But it's 4x3. It's the they left the grain in. 4x3 grain left the grain in. Also, too, they left the original music in with the English commentary. I mean, English voice acting.
Oh yeah.
So, but the Japanese music, but also you can switch over too. It's a dope ass set though. But these, right? Oh my goodness, Dragon boxes. Because it's 6 of them or 7, but oh my goodness, they are expensive. They don't drop in price, but the Dragon boxes.
I don't know. Everybody wants to get those.
Yeah, everybody wants
because that's like the older versions are what we grew up on. Like that was everything that used to get us hype. It's even like I know a lot of people don't like the
some of the music
original soundtrack or
I love that shit.
What was his name? When Funimation took over and we finally got past that episode, the first episodes on going into the Frieza saga. What was his name?
I know what you're talking about because like every time people they're like you're talking about the
Faulkner soundtrack.
Faulkner.
His music was so fire to me. I know a lot of people don't like it, but man, I take that all day.
A lot of them like had iconic soundtracks of Vegeta's, boy, Vegeta's and Cells, especially the first version of Cell. Oh my goodness,
bruh! Like when Trunks makes it to Earth, the first, well, not Earth, but when he travels back and he's fighting Frieza, and then he goes Super Saiyan the first time, and it's just like, or he fights the Frieza Force and just tears him to shreds, bro. I'm talking about it was, man.
Oh yeah, hey, I did grab the Dragon Ball Super Steelbook collection. That was soon as that dropped, I grabbed that joint.
Is that the Blu-ray one or no?
No, that's the Blu-ray one I told you to pick up. I got that. That's the set, the Steelbook Blu-ray of Dragon Ball Super.
That's the one I traded you, right?
No, not that one.
Oh,
actually, no one. That one you traded me, I had that, but that was Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, okay.
But you know what? That's still the inferior version to this. It really hasn't been a really good remaster of that. What the fuck?
Because like a lot of those Dragon Ball boxes that come out, like, aren't they missing certain episodes or certain seasons?
It just depends on what cut that you're getting.
Because
they cut all the episodes out.
Yeah, because like the Garlic Jr. saga, like the intermediate between like the Frieza and the end, that shit was fire. I don't know why they cut that out. That shit was
fire. Because it wasn't. Technically, that was like a.
It was filler.
That was filler.
Yeah, but like
that wasn't manga.
But where it took place in, like, it was the perfect like stopgap between like two major arcs. It's like where it took place, it honestly felt like it fit in between that storyline. So that's what I really like about it. So yeah, when they took that away, I was like, ugh.
It was kind of like the Otherworld tournament, right? When
Goku died,
right? And we saw Goku use Kaioken as a super.
Yeah.
I'm like, bruh, what?
Like,
you mean to tell me you could have did this during the sale? Why did you do it? That was straight up filler right there.
That was good. That was good filler though too, because it's like, like, what are you saying?
Oh no, I was saying, like, I was just looking at these like things, but it's somebody in another country that's going back and remastering Dragon Ball, but with like the original stuff, but making it in like HD. It's been a process.
So he's pretty much doing like the Kai treatment, but doing with the soundtrack that we
not even the Kai track. They're just going back and redoing it, like doing it. Now, if they decide to go back, I don't know if you've been keeping up with Daima, but the first episode of Daima, I really think that was a test to see how people will react if they go back and remastered Dragon Ball Z in like the animation they're going now, because they had did a recap of the Buu saga and Daima, and that shit looked so good. And it wasn't. I didn't see nobody say, "Oh, I didn't like that." Everybody was like, "Give me more of that."
It was one with the manga. Like, it literally just took pages out of it, drew the exact same way.
Yeah, did the same thing. Yeah.
Today's episode.
Oh, I haven't watched it yet. It was good.
It was decent.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got out the episode 2, and then I was like, yeah, I can't do their voices like this, because like I've always been like a Dragon Ball Z English fanatic. Like, I'm a purist.
Okay, I
was like, yeah, I can't. Nah, I mean, I respect the voice actress, like, for everything she's done, like with that with Goku's voice, but I'm like,
hey, a lot of those dying off, man. A lot of those actors, like the original cast in Dragon Ball Z in Japan, they dying off.
Oh yeah, like,
did she say she was done after Daima?
I think so. Yeah,
I think she said she was done after Daima, because she and Toriyama were like, like that.
And then she's getting up there in age too. I think she's like almost 80.
Yeah,
like she's almost in her 80s. So yeah, I understand that. And like the same with like Luffy's voice. I mean, it's different anime, but Luffy's voice actress with One Piece, like, she's up there in age too. I think she's like in her late 60s, like going safe. So it's like
they took a break finally.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna start putting more focus into you know what I do think? I think they're starting to animate secretly Super. I really think they animated Super. They're gonna have to do that moral arc, the granola arc, the moral, and then probably if they do Black Frieza, and then it just ended, because Daima is right after the fight, or a couple months after Buu died. Yeah. And then Super is after many years after that. Yeah. So,
but it's right before the last episode of Z. So,
it's right before the last episode. Last Z.
Right. So we still have another show that could, with Oob, that we could have.
I mean,
Have y'all seen that fan fan DBZ or fan Dragon Ball show called Dragon Ball Deliverance?
I've heard of it, but I don't think I haven't watched it though.
They've done 4 episodes, and they dropped a trailer for the 5th episode. Like last week. When I tell you their animation is freaking fire, bro.
Like, they didn't get stopped.
No, because like they take like a year to get the episode done.
Oh, right? Damn.
Like Trunks and Goten are older. They're fighting. They're older. Oob is older. Like everybody's older and they're fighting. Gohan is freaking. He's been training and it's.
Is Goku dead or alive? What?
He's alive. Vegeta's alive. But Goku's been off, so they kind of take it low key. It's kind of like if you remember the last episode, where he kind of goes off with Shenron.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
this takes place after that.
Oh, so you're talking about in that long gap between when Pan was like a preteen all the way to like she's like a grandma between that. Oh, that's like good. That's like a good 60-70 years. So damn, okay.
And then Goku came back, didn't he?
Well,
no, that was in a Z. Then in a Z that like who?
No,
Goku Junior,
you're thinking that movie special that they did. Right?
No, not because Goku Junior was in Dragon Ball Z, wasn't it?
No,
he wasn't. He was in GT. That you talking about the legacy of Goku? Like
that was legacy.
No, I'm not talking about legacy of Goku. No, I'm not talking about that because it had a fight. Goku was like came back from the dead or whatever, and he was watching Goku Junior and fighting that's
the last episode of GT. Yeah,
okay.
GT.
Yeah, that's okay. That's what I'm thinking about. Yeah, because Pan like, what is that? You know?
Yeah. So it takes place for that, and so the time frame that it takes, Goku leaves, and the rest of everybody else is there to save. It has to fight for Earth. So everyone's just training that entire time. Everyone's gotten really powerful, but now there's somebody else out there that's trying to jack stuff up, and everybody's getting mocked. I'm talking about the animation is amazing.
Yeah, I'm watching some clips of it like while y'all talking. Yeah, I'm looking at episode 4. It's 50 minutes long, bro, and it got 3.9 million. Yeah, and then I can see why it takes them so long.
Yeah,
like 50 minutes, and this is fan made. Yeah, that's
bruh. Imagine if Super looked like this. They couldn't have pulled this off TV. They couldn't have. They would have had to keep going. Manga be damned.
Manga be damn.
Yeah. This shit just look kind of fire. Yeah, I'm gonna tap in.
I'm telling you, you won't like if y'all haven't heard of it. If you haven't, Dragon Ball Deliverance, check it out.
Deliverance,
it's fire.
I'm going back and watching. I've been just going back and watching Super again. I'm at the Tournament of Power and stuff.
I did that.
I just like to go back and watch Tournament of Power. Tournament of Power is really good.
I went back I started at Goku Black Arc, and then I went all the way through the Tournament of Power.
Man, Goku Black Arc that's the first time I really thought Goku was in trouble. Like
that was the best arc in Super, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I liked how dark it was.
Mm-hmm. I like the twist of like who is Goku Black. That twist was good, and after you figure the twist out, it kind of dropped a little bit, but it did come back up. That twist kept you like, who is this mother sucker? Who is this dude? You know? Mm-hmm. And then when they figured it out, I said, because like everybody was like at that time, like, okay, I think this is going to happen. Nobody really knew. And then when they show like, yeah, okay, I can see that. Yeah. And that Zabuza was like, he was like, oh man. And then that was good. That was really, really good. Then the Omni King, he like, fuck this. Like he a little kid. He like, man, you gone.
Yeah, when the Omni King came into play, I was like, man, no matter what y'all do, as long as y'all on his side, he can just boop one button, everything is gone. So I think that was my major issue with Super. It's like the stakes. By the time he befriended like Beerus and then of course the Omni King, I was like, all right, like these dudes literally have a free key to just literally get rid of anything they wanted to at any given point.
Like they really did.
That was my biggest like complaint with Super. It's like y'all really can't have any more threats. Y'all talking about multiple universes, the king of all the universes. You just press one button, you're gone. I'm like, and Goku's friends with him. Ain't really no more threats like that can really come of anything. And then the Super Dragon Balls, I was like, shit.
I mean, like the Dragon Balls, like Daima's kind of doing the origin thing, I guess.
Yeah, they are kind of doing origin for the Dragon Ball.
So I'm like, okay, I see where you're going with this a little bit. You're trying to give like more depth to Dragon Ball, like as a series as a whole.
Yeah.
The real question is like if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna do all that with Daima, you're gonna have to integrate that into Super in some form or fashion, even though they haven't done the manga in a while.
Toriyama, before he passed, he probably figured that out, because you see the gems that he dropping in these episodes, like the past episode about a future fusion, you know,
yeah,
seeds and stuff. Look when they went to the shop and Goku got those seeds, and like, what are these bugs for?
No spoilers.
And then, sorry. Well, it's not well, if you haven't seen it,
yeah, if you haven't seen it, no spoilers. Spare the chat.
The way they handle flying, the loss. Okay, everything is thought out, and if you go back and look at it, everything is thought out. Everything is okay. They're not insulting your intelligence, from flying, from the Dragon Balls, from health, from the interaction with people, from suspicions of who might be not on the up and up, from the mission of the bad guys, the mission of the good guys. Everything is well thought out, almost like a freaking RPG game in a way. It's like he got to make his RPG game. He got to make Chrono Trigger or what's the other game he did? Blue Dragon and Dragon Quest. He actually got to put it in. He actually got to put it in Daima, because like third episode, when you go to that house, I say safe house. So hold on, this is straight out of RPG. You in a house, you can sleep, rest, you can get your energy, get some food, and then get a method to go. Come on, man, that's crazy.
Toriyama was a big gamer, so I can definitely see that.
Rebirth. I do remember.
Oh, well, Michael J. White.
I do remember this. Okay, so if y'all remember, do you remember that trailer, that 4 or 5 minute trailer they did with Michael J. White for Mortal Kombat? They kind of teased everybody, and they said it was going to be like this super dope thing.
I remember.
Oh, he gone. Oh, he back.
No, I'm not gone. I'm right here.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why you zooming in on me. Don't put me all up on here like that. I don't need to be all up in here like that. I thought that was going to be a really dope Mortal Kombat film. It was going to be more.
I remember, because he was doing yeah. Okay, I remember.
And then Rebirth became.
I remember that.
It became that little mini series. I'm like, bro, what happened to the trailer? I was like, y'all was gonna make it all like.
He was gonna lead that. He was gonna lead that movie too.
I know. Everybody was like, what is happening? What is this?
Everybody was in love with Michael J. White, because he was fun, and then what else? Black Dynamite.
Oh god, Black Dynamite. Yeah, that shit was fire.
Black Dynamite.
I'm talking main. Yeah, I'm talking main.
He was good. Undisputed 2 was good.
Yeah, Undisputed 2 was good.
Blood and Bone. Oh my god, that movie was fire.
Anybody in the chat want to talk about other movies too? Let me know. We went from games to all these long movies and stuff, y'all. We Dragon Ball and all that stuff. Thank y'all for chilling with us tonight, man. We got like 60 people watching. Shout out to one person on Facebook. Who is that one Facebook? Oh, first they're not watching no more. They gone.
No, you saw. Call me out. I can't on Facebook anymore.
They were gone.
They're talking about Dragon Ball. Get off my screen.
We're talking about Dragon Ball. We out of here. No more games. No more Dragon Ball.
You caught him on watching Facebook. He was like, y'all can't be doing that.
I know, right? Hey, we got more people watching on X now than we do Twitter. So shout out to people on X. Going to give it to you.
All right, here we go. Here's the question. What video game would you want made into a movie that hasn't been made yet?
Mega Man.
Hasn't been made yet.
Mega Man X.
Are we talking about live action or animated? Because you talking about live action.
Live action.
I don't want to see no live action Mega Man, bro. I don't want to see that shit in any capacity. That's just me as a
we'll do live action first, and then we'll go in.
Okay, anime. Okay. You go first, Steve. Cause I'm still thinking.
I
mean, just looking around right now, live action. It's already been done, I guess.
It can't be something that's already been done. Something brand
new. You know what? I want to see a live action movie. I mean, grit, rated M. I mean, PG. I mean, rated M. All that. I want to see God of War.
Well, they're making a God of War.
Yeah, the
are they?
Amazon. Yeah, they're making a live action. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to see how it's gonna be gritty and nasty and doing the mini games and shit. I want to see that.
Okay.
I want to see that, or I know they're making the Zelda one, but you know what? Now I'm thinking about it. If they do it right, they have to do it right. Gears of War.
That was gonna be one of mine.
And
Gears of War.
There was talk there for a while,
but it has in like the emergency day, like the beginning of they're gonna do that one. But they had to actually do Gears of War 2. They had to combine Gears of War 2 or one or two.
Rated R.
It has to.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It definitely had to be Gears of War. It had to be the first Gears of War because Gears of War is that damn game that when you play it and you first just chainsaw somebody right in front of your face and then like and that controller rumbles and that blood squirts and you go and go right through that mug. Ooh, boy, yeah, Gears of War. Gotta be Gears of War.
Okay. Mega, what you
got? For live action,
yeah.
Somebody said Halo Reach.
Yeah, that's the thing about live action, man. They have more liberties to just fucking stuff up. So it's like,
well, let's say in a perfect world they don't F it up, and it's really, really dope. What game would it be that we haven't already seen before in a TV series or a movie or an anime?
Mario Kart. No, I'm sorry.
I think Metal Gear. But then again, I'm about to say. But then again, it's like with how the Metal Gear games are and who is like the brainchild of all that stuff. That's gonna be a weird ass movie too. So it's like how do you find a perfect balance of like making because Metal Gear essentially is like an action movie.
That's exactly what it is.
That's masquerading as a game with all these weird ass mechanics and shit like that.
Like if you really think about it, think about it, Metal Gear has elements of Escape from New York.
I guess, yeah, I can see similarities,
right? So
I can see similarities. Yeah,
I mean, if you remember, Kurt Russell.
You said Tom Cruise plays Snake.
Oh hell no!
What?
No.
Absolutely the fuck not.
See, that's another problem, right? So if we did get a Metal Gear movie, the person that I would have recommended doing it is aged out. So
who's aged out?
David Hayter, the actual voice.
You think he can't play Solid Snake?
I mean, not to the extent. He probably could. He could probably play Old Snake or something.
I would say, Old Snake from Metal Slug.
You gonna want somebody that's gonna be able to roll around, flip around, and duck and dive, and
they can do the twisted metal thing. They have somebody standing and somebody do the voice.
Yeah.
They had Samoa Joe be a Sweet Tooth, and then they had this other dude be the voice.
I mean, you probably could do that. Like, so David Hayter, like, his voice is great for Solid Snake, and he would probably, like, if it had been done years ago, it probably would have worked. But if you remember, he played in the Guyver 2 Dark Hero movie. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that was him.
Really?
Yeah.
We get some stuff. People somebody saying Red Dead, somebody saying Dragon Age or Mass Effect.
Ooh, a Dragon Age movie. That would. Then again,
Somebody said they did like Twisted Metal.
Original Dragon Age.
Yeah.
Yeah, original Dragon Age.
Bro, Metal Gear ripped off Escape from New York for sure.
It did. Because
even the man, the character is named Snake, just looked like him. Hugh Jackman can play.
Kurt Russell's character was named Snake Plissken. So if you remember
I always looked at him, I said, why does he look like Solid Snake? And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, Sons of Liberty, he says, he's about to say Snake. He's like, my name's Plissken, Iroquois Plissken. Remember that? Remember that scene in there?
Oh, I remember, yeah.
Let's talk about, okay, hold on. How did you feel about that fake out with Metal Gear Solid 2? I mean, dude.
I wouldn't have bought the game if I would have known that.
Listen. I can appreciate it now. But at the time, I was like, okay, when we go back to Snake, we didn't go back to Snake.
Bruh.
I mean, the first hour, yeah. And then it just switched over. I was like, what the? Okay.
So mad, bro. Like, I know you got to play the game a certain way to get to a point to where you can actually play as Snake for a larger portion of it, but that's in substance, right?
The original release,
you were playing as Raiden.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what? Why? Did we even ask for this? And the story was actually good, but I was like, I want it to be with Snake, not with Raiden. The dude's a crybaby. I don't want to hear this.
But the payoff at the end was really good. That ending is still stuck with me all these years, and it's still true to form. That ending, oh my gosh, that ending from Metal Gear Solid 2, huh?
That ending was fire.
That ending was, and like, well, they kept going on, and they was talking about like how stuff is going on now. I said this fool saw in the future, or this all how it always been, you know. Mm-hmm. But yeah, they really messed me up. They messed me up back in the day. I'm like, okay, I'm going back to Snake. 3 hours later, I'm going back to Snake.
I was saying, and if the other toss-up movie I had was but I think it's actually being turned into a TV show, BioShock. I would love to see a movie of that.
How would they do BioShock?
That's the thing. Like, it's going
to be underwater city. I mean, I know they probably can do an underwater city thing, but like, the BioShock was special when it first came out, right?
Yeah, because that's one type of thing. It's like, how do you make it had a really good story and then the plot twist, stuff like that. That's like one of the most iconic games, but that's like game though. So it's like, that's something you had to experience. So how do you turn that into a movie that has like a brilliant setting like the Rapture and shit like that, and Andrew Ryan? So it's like, I don't know who can do it, but I think they turn it into a TV show.
Oh, you know, another one I wouldn't mind seeing a movie of.
What's that?
Metroid.
Ooh, a Metroid?
Oh. Metroid movie.
Now, who would you get to cast as Samus, though?
Shit, who cares? She's gonna be behind a helmet anyway.
I mean, that's true, but Samus is a big bitch, though. Like, she like what, like 6'4", 6'5". That's a tall ass woman, bro.
Is she?
Yeah, like Samus is tall as shit. Hold on.
How tall is Samus Aran? What is that? Aran, is that saying?
Yeah.
Samus Aran, yeah. She's 6'3". 6'3".
That's a huge bitch.
She's 6'3". she's tall, bro. Like yeah.
Oh, the girl who played Captain Marvel.
Oh, they said Brie Larson has always wanted to play Samus. I could see her as Samus.
I can see that. She fine too. She had to be slim. Yeah, Brie Larson fine.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she had to be slim thick. Oh, like, yeah, she had to be slim thick. Death by Snoo Stew. Did you get that joke? Death by Snoo Stew.
I got it.
Yeah, that's a Futurama joke.
Oh, yeah. Death by Snoo Stew.
Shut up. How did they die? With Death by Snoo Stew.
I'm about to throw another one at y'all. I'm not quite sure how they could do a movie. Maybe they could do like I don't even know how you would do it. I don't know. Streets of Rage. No,
I'm trying to figure out how the camera.
Did they had a kangaroo?
Huh?
No, I'm saying the kangaroo for 3. The kangaroo from 3.
I'm trying to figure out how it'd be filmed, like what perspective, because
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I started thinking about like, well, there's not a lot of story. It's just a beat 'em up.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm like,
they could do final. They can do final fight probably.
Yeah, I can see
Because Final Fight got more of a story than Streets of Rage, but Streets of Rage got the thing. What people talk about Streets of Rage is the music.
Yeah.
The first thing you think about Streets of Rage is the music. Now they could have something in the Streets when they do the fight scenes, and they can turn it like 2D, and then they can start doing fights. What if they did something like that? Like they had them and then they have and they fight scene, and they go like turn, and then start playing the music. That'd be
pretty dope.
A movie probably be good. The infamous Second Son. I keep telling people that's one of my fire. Infamous Second Son on PlayStation 4. It's a greatest hits too, so it's cheap. Man, people gotta play that game. That game is so good.
Solid game.
It is. That game.
I got one. Just popped up. Ninja Gaiden movie.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All day.
I can see that working. As long as you get the right director. As long as you get the right director.
It has to be gory. Not gory.
Gory. It has to be ninja assassin gore.
Yeah, not ninja assassin.
That was over the top.
It has to be that emotional gory. Like, you stab, but like
emotional gory. Like,
okay. I guess. Well, no, like some of those. You know how some of it like you like. Okay, well, listen how I explain emotional gory, right? Like, most tropes, like when you stab somebody like in a ninja movie and they go black and white, but you don't see the blood, but the blood spatter is like black and white. But it got that deep feel to it. I don't know if I explained it right, but like that.
What, Kill Bill?
Not even Kill Billish, but
Kill Bill. You're talking about like stylistic, like type of
stylistic,
yeah. To where it's like gory and stuff like that, but the way it's filmed and animated, it looks almost like art or like a painting or something like that. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's kind of something like that. American Ninja.
There's a lot of fighting game movies, and a lot of them aren't good.
No, because in fighting games, you can't really take. You're going off the name, but they try to make a new story, and they did it so many times. Like Street.
Yeah, I know what you're talking.
Mortal Kombat did it right the first time.
Well, Mortal Kombat actually has depth in its story. It's one of the only fighting games out there that, not the only one, but it's one of the fighting games that has the most depth in terms of story. Street Fighter could be like that if it really wanted to.
Well, Street Fighter 2, the animated movie, that's a dope ass movie.
Fire.
Mm-hmm. That's especially the unrated version. And when Chun-Li and Vega was fighting,
oh yeah, when
she beat his ass.
And the Street Fighter Alpha movie, did y'all watch that?
Yeah,
I like that one. Mainly because how it's animated. I like the art style. Like
I like Street Fighter 2 V.
Yeah, I remember that show.
That was
Street Fighter. Do. Like I got that. But look, Street Fighter.
The only way I can watch that. Did you guys ever have like a media play when you guys were growing up? A media play store? Yep. That was the only play because it never came on TV. I had to buy the VHS tapes for media play. That's the only way I can watch it.
Sly Cooper for animated film would be dope. It would probably be dope if it do like the shields, cell shaded type of movie. Yes, that would be pretty good. Because they did it. Somebody said something about Ratchet and Clank, and Ratchet and Clank movie was okay. I remember looking at some of that. I didn't finish it, but it was okay.
It was mainly cutscenes from the game. Like I don't know if you like paid attention, but you play the game, watch the movie. It's literally just extended cutscenes from the game. I was like, oh damn, y'all cheated with this.
I could probably see an animated
Crash
version or animated movie of Brave Fencer Musashi.
Ooh, but
you know who they should get to do it? Science. The people who did the Scott Pilgrim. Science Scott Pilgrim anime. Yeah, they'd be perfect for that.
Yeah,
you might as well do We might as well do Xenogears then.
Oh man,
Xenogears had a good story.
Xenogears,
that's a good story too.
Like Xenogears will have you question your own religion. Like, I don't know, people ready for that shit.
Yeah, they ain't ready for it.
Ready. Cause that's on some philosophical shit. Cause you played the Xenogears.
That's my metaphor. I heard was like,
Xenogears.
I heard metaphor went back to that.
The Xenogears
people didn't play it wrong because they didn't complain about it.
Nah, Xenogears is a whole other story, bro. Like that.
Yeah,
shit,
I know.
That's
Xenogears is.
Like that. Like I don't know if you like finished the whole game or whatnot, but I remember I
haven't finished the whole game.
Like on disc 2. Like when disc 2, like it's pretty much already known. Like that game ran out of budget, so there's like a couple of scenes to where it's nothing but dialogue talking. There's one scene to where the main character, when he like turns, something happens to him. And then he's having like nothing but exposition for about 30 minutes. I went back and watched the video. It's literally a 30-minute conversation, and that shit is deep as hell. I'm like, oh my god, I don't think I want to be alive anymore. Type shit. Like that's how in depth it was. That's how in depth it was.
Did you know? I don't know if it's in the remake, but Super Mario RPG, right? They have a part in where dudes talking about committing suicide. That pirate.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's in the remake. I don't know if it's that, but yeah, he was talking about like killing himself.
Oh snaps!
Yeah. A lot of those games when they were translated over, it's like, wait, come on, man, y'all can't be having this pirate song. We gonna kill himself, so they had to tone it down a lot.
Yeah, Super Mario RPG. I mean, it has out because even when I was playing it back then, I was like, God damn! I was like, this is weird, you know? Because then I. It's the piracy, like, woo. I don't know if Nintendo changed it, but
that's one of the main reasons why we still ain't got Mother 3. They said, hey, y'all localize, y'all ain't ready for this shit.
What's so bad about Mother 3? What's in that?
It's a lot of, how do I say this? Like the subject matter and the content in that game, like, you know how like a lot of people on Twitter nowadays, they're like politically correct and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And a lot of that stuff you can think of is in Mother 3. I'm talking about stuff from like transsexual type stuff, gays, all that stuff. It's in there.
What?
But it's nuanced though. It's not like it's in there just for the sake of make fun of it. It's like it has a point to be in the story, but it's like it's so baked into it. It's like, well, how do you get around localized trying to do this stuff, and how do you make it to where it's authentic to the original game without changing too much of it? Yeah, because it's like because it's been translated so many times, and you can get like ROM hack versions of it.
I got a ROM hack over there.
Yeah, it's like, so if you try to localize that, it's like, yeah, that's gonna be a nightmare. So that's like one of the main reasons. It's a lot of subject themes that's in the game. I understand why, but yeah,
so we got folks in the chat talking about shooters turning into movies. So we got Black Ops, we got any Call of Duties. I know they're coming up with the Division. I think it's the Division show. I think Amazon.
I've heard about that
too.
Really?
It's got all the video game shows and movies coming.
Don't they go? Well, never mind. I was say, don't they got Splinter Cell? Well, they said fuck Sam Fisher.
So
this man made more money dead than he did alive.
Exactly, bro. Like he's been in everything else but his own game. That shit's insane.
I think the Division is gonna be dope.
Well, the Division games wasn't as good. The Division games I remember when the Division first came out. I think if they wasn't trying to do not multi-plat, but they were trying to do like multiplay, you know, like for like 4 or 5 players at one time. I think if they did it would have did better.
Back then, everybody was trying to be the Destiny killer.
Yes,
Destiny was the big dog on the mountain.
It was a leadership.
So that's why you had Anthem fail the way that it did.
It failed miserably.
Anthem
almost did like Concord. Say, man.
They did. You know what? I do see that, Socrates. They did do that little mini movie on Amazon. I know they're doing a live action. They're working on a live action one, but
for what now?
The Division.
Somebody saying like how do you do like a Division movie? Like I can't imagine them running around in New York shooting Jews in hoodies. They're just taking like multiple shots.
I mean, so like the main story, like right there was. I forget. It's been so long since I played that game. Because it's like you've got like a basically like a splinter cell of some kind. Not necessarily a splinter cell, but like a cell of, you know, black ops type individuals in New York, and they're trapped. And then there's like a a virus,
right?
That gets everybody, that's basically killing everybody off. So they've quarantined, and then you've got like these terrorists there. I forget the main story of it. I have to go back and play it, but I saw a KOTOR movie. Oh yeah, all day.
Don't start here with that. Do not start here with that. Do not start here with that.
I don't want Disney
making a KOTOR movie like that. That's
somebody that knows what they're doing.
Making a KOTOR movie like that. That's so easy to do too, because it's literally just Star Wars, but let's make it to a movie. Like,
man, I'm
I
telling you
just
right
follow
now,
the story. That's it.
If y'all gave me a Revan movie and it was done well, it's a freaking wrap. It's a freaking wrap.
Okay, well, I was gonna say, I had a movie and tip my tongue. I was gonna say,
oh my bad, homie. I'm sorry.
No, I remember that.
Bad, baby girl.
Baby, what the hell? Oh.
How you said it? What the
hell? Oh shit! No, I forgot. I'm looking at the games over here too.
If we talk about animated stuff, I think I would like to see a Jack and Dexter in some shape or form. Of course, I want to be CGI, like CGI animated. So
I would love to see a Parappa the Rapper like animated series.
I think that. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up before I speak.
They don't have one. They didn't have, unless it was a Japan only thing.
No, I wasn't tripping. There is a Parappa the Rapper anime TV series.
Really?
Came out in 2001. It has 30 episodes from April 14, 2001 to
go.
January 11.
What?
2000.
I didn't even know this. Oh, look, hey, thank you, Socrates. Socrates has gifted a membership, y'all. I don't know whoever got that membership. Thank you, Socrates, for gifting one membership. Thank you so much, dude. It's been a great supporter. Thank you for helping build the channel. Thank you. Hey, y'all, when y'all do stuff like that, y'all help get your boy like equipment and stuff like that, and batteries and stuff like that, and help with. You help with gas because gas don't do it, but I don't pay because I got an electric car. I don't pay for gas. Well, no, but thank y'all. Thank you so much.
I pay for that electricity to power it, so might as well.
Oh yeah, you do
something. So
thank y'all so much.
God damn, I seen them.
SOCOM be nice. I can see SOCOM.
Oh, SOCOM.
Man, god dang, SOCOM was so good back in the days. Man, like getting that SOCOM box,
bro.
Getting that box and then getting the headset and plugging into PlayStation 2, getting in there. I'm like, are y'all ready? Oh, that was so good. Oh, SOCOM was so good. And also because I'm former Navy. I love SOCOM. I love all SOCOM games, man.
Bomb planted. Like, oh god, yes.
Go.
Man, we was playing that Joker all day.
Oh my goodness.
Jade Empire? Ooh, son.
That'd be pretty good. A Jade Empire.
That would be a fire show. I can see that as a show. Kind of like The Witcher kind of style.
Yeah. Like kind of be like a mini series, like 10 episodes, something like that. Yeah.
I can see that. I'm trying to think. You know what? I can see as a horror movie. Diablo.
I can see that. Especially with the latest expansions
and all that stuff. Yeah.
And again, they probably based off of Diablo too. It's like at the first go around, they probably do too.
Me and you can see this because now we kind of understand. I'm telling you, this can be probably like a 7-part series, like on Netflix or even Amazon, right? The Art of Fighting.
Yes. I was thinking about Fatal Fury earlier too.
But Art of Fighting is much deeper though. Art of Fighting would draw people more in than Fatal Fury.
Or no. Crossover. Because they both intertwine. The stories both intertwine.
But okay, so they had to intertwine. Okay, so they start Art of Fighting, right?
Yes.
They don't intertwine until like the 4th episode. And then the 4th episode,
the final episode of the season.
Well, I said the 4th episode because they kind of cross, but then they really cross, like, get to the end, and then they go into a Fatal Fury. Well, and then get this. Fatal Fury leads into King of Fighters.
That would be fire.
That'd be dope.
If somebody can do that, if somebody want to put some love into like some SNK stuff, that would be good. That would be dope.
It would be fire though. I can see it as an anime before I see it as a live action.
But if they did a live action Fatal Fury would get more clicks first. But sure. I think the Art of Fighting story will be more long lasting.
Yeah.
So they can either do it two ways, man. Because I didn't really appreciate the Art of Fighting and start collecting Neo Geo. And when I started that story, when it starts off and you see that picture and they're like, oh shit, because anybody who got a sister or a family member, you're gonna feel for that. It was just so good back in the day, and they're like, oh wow, it just drew you in.
A lot of people don't realize. Well, okay, so I'll break it down for you, right? So Art of Fighting is a brother, his best friend, his sister gets kidnapped, and they go across basically a town called Southtown trying to fight their way to get her back because basically the town mob has kidnapped her. Come to find out, their dad, the brother and sister, their dad is in deep with the mob, and that mob just so happens to be run by Geese Howard, which we find out which is later on.
In Fatal Fury.
Geese is all a part of Fatal Fury because Geese has killed, these two adopted kids, these two adopted boys' father. Well, that father just so happens to know the father and the family of the girl that has been kidnapped. So it's just this big, huge intertwined circle. Even though everybody's older than these kids grow up to learn martial arts and to eventually defeat Geese Howard, and then Geese survives, and then he has a son.
After Fatal Fury 3.
Yeah, it's just a lot. So it would be a dope series for sure if it was done right, and you could actually get the depth of like the sadness, the choreography would be fire.
They have to take their time. They really have to take their time with it, and it has to be a 2 or 3 season thing. And it had to follow multiple things. It had to start with the Art of Fighting first. They can announce Fatal Fury. They can say the Neo Geo series, and they can say Art of Fighting, Fatal Fury, King of Fighters. And they start out. Everybody gonna want Fatal Fury, but they gotta start Art of Fighting, and then they go to Fatal Fury, and then they gotta go to the King of Fighters, and then they can even circle back into King of Art of Fighting like 2 and 3, or Fatal Fury 2. Or Fatal Fury 3, and the Real Bout. Those some people from Real Bout coming in and stuff. Draw those stories in, because Fatal Fury, them three storylines, or those three, those 3 stories or 3 franchises from SNK. Really, people they really don't get their just due because Street Fighter was so popular, but this fucking story is good and it's really well written, really good. Like, especially like going into the Mark of the Wolves, and then and then rumored like Geese ain't dead.
Yeah, they left it. On anger too.
Yes, like click, and I really do think Geese is going to make an appearance in Mark of the Wolves. I really do. City of the Wolves.
He's making an appearance in Street Fighter 6. He's going to make an appearance in City of the Wolves.
Yeah.
If they bought Bison back, then then Geese.
Bison, bro. Like, damn, this dude didn't die like 10 times. Like how many times we don't bring him back? But
this time I like how he died. Like, he didn't have no memory.
Huh? That's like, this is the same in every fighting game. Like, Heihachi been gone and came back, and Kazuya.
Hey, I was playing with him earlier before we got on. That dude is rough. That boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the pictures. I see it right. Like,
oh yeah,
man, Heihachi Mishima.
All right, let me flip the script on y'all one time. What is a movie that you would have liked to see an adaptation for a video game?
Gotcha.
Movie?
Yeah. A movie that didn't have a video game originally, but a movie that you think would be a dope video game.
Man, I'm not a movie person, so that's going to be difficult for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why G.I. Joe just kept my mind, but G.I. Joe still. They had a movie. Joe, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But I'm saying this. It's bad though.
That hasn't been made into a game.
Yeah.
Somebody said, "What about Parasite Eve?" I don't know. I would say Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, but I would say Thriller. That's a movie. That's not a movie. That's kind of a
music video.
Yeah, it's a music video, but it can be a movie. I mean, a mini movie though.
Let's see, we got Interstellar in the chat. Okay.
Oh, Interstellar. Yeah. Okay, Interstellar. Wow, I can't. I'm not a big movie person. That would be difficult. I'm the other way around.
I'm thinking of all types, man. I'm thinking of like live action, thinking of CGI, animated.
You know what I would love to see, and with the soundtrack too, a Bloodsport fighting game.
Don't we got that Best of the Best?
No, that's Best of the Best had a video game also. I'm talking about Bloodsport.
Yeah, I know. Oh, okay. Well, isn't Best of the Best based off of Bloodsport?
No. What? Huh?
That's a kickboxing fighting game, right?
Best of the Best with the original Best of the Best with James Earl Jones. They're the U.S. Olympic karate team going against Korea, or Taekwondo team. That's Best of the Best.
That's been a while since I've seen that.
Bloodsport is with Jean-Claude Van Damme. He plays Frank.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
I thought of one, but y'all gonna think this sounds stupid as shit.
Oh, go ahead,
I think
Braveheart.
I think I want to see them.
I don't know movies like that. I know movies, but go ahead.
Oh yeah, I think I want to see the Titanic be made by BioWare. Be made by BioWare.
The original BioWare. Well, that ain't never gonna happen.
Like and have like interconnected storylines. What they did with like Mass Effect 1 to like Mass Effect 3, but have different branching paths to where like decades in the future you get to play like characters who went to see the submersible from the Titanic. Those billionaires who went down to see it. That type of shit.
You just evil. This right here is pretty good. I want to get. Jalen said, "I want a game for one of the Planet of the Apes movies from the Caesar trilogy with a story where you choose your side between the humans and apes." That's not bad. But is there already a Planet of Apes game out like that?
I think there is a plan. Like it can have any game whatsoever. It just have to be a movie.
There is a John Wick video game though.
The Golden Girls video game.
Golden Girls. I think my wife would love that.
I like Golden Girls. Or the Nanny.
I just thought of one, but it's not a. Well, never mind. It did get a game, but it was pretty terrible. Did you guys ever watch? It's an animated show called Exo Squad. At one point,
no.
That was a long time ago. I saw that game. It's on PS2.
Like Exo Squad. No, I mean, I got put in the chat because I don't think I know what I'm talking about. Hold up, Exo Squad.
Exo Squad is on PS2.
No. The X Squad I'm thinking about is you're thinking of X Squad. Like, hold on, I'm about to put in the chat. Exo Squad is basically like America's first attempt at like an anime, and boy, that shit was a kid's show. But the subject things in there, that shit was no kids show. They were talking about like slavery and all.
Wait a minute, big ass heads.
No, it's not that. Hold on.
Says Exo Squad was a Genesis game.
Yeah, that was the game was pretty terrible though. But the show, oh my god.
What about Married with Children? Married with Children would not last to this day.
So let's see, Guyver, the Guyver guy.
Guyver would be good.
Yeah,
or
the good game.
But I know you said the Guyver.
Yeah, not MacGyver. The Guyver.
But the Guyver wasn't the Guyver was like based off Ultraman?
No, it was a different anime. Like the Guyver was like this alien organism, like exosuit that attaches to like the human body, whatever, and it just becomes this big ass weapon.
I really like Ultraman on Super Nintendo. That was a really fun game. I remember playing a lot of the Ultraman.
Damn, I'm trying to think of another. Okay, so maybe the movie thing is kind of hard.
Yeah, it is difficult.
It's very difficult because
you got to be a movie person, and then that it doesn't really work that way. Really, it's always the other way, like the game than the movie.
I could see a Kill Bill movie or a Kill Bill game.
Yeah. No, I think no. It would never Kill Bill. I think they wanted to do one, but it never got greenlit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm out. I don't have nothing else. I don't know what else I can do.
Talking about I don't know movies. No.
You know, I mean, there's tons of movies, but I'm like, that's not going to make a good game. That's going to be more like an indie game. If I like, oh yeah, Harry Met Sally.
Yeah. Would Star Fox make a good movie?
I think it'll be pretty entertaining if like
I think it'll be like an animated movie. Yeah, anime.
Either that or the cast like Fox and Falco and them with like animatronic animals type shit. Like it'll be shit. It should be kind of funny. Do a barrel roll. Oh god. And that's
help me, Fox. They be like, help me.
It's a house party game. The house party.
I know what you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. They just call you Joe Blow. Oh, babies. Well, they had Baby's Kids as a game. So
did they? Oh, yeah, on Super Nintendo.
Yeah, they had Baby's Kids on Super Nintendo.
Oh no, really?
Yep.
Yeah, they had Baby's Kids on Super. Baby's Kids is a Super Nintendo game.
It was a side scrolling like kind of like Mario game. You like jump on shit.
And he, you know what? He won the first comics that had one of the first black comics that had like broke out. And if he didn't die, he'd probably been as big as Kevin Hart. But he had his own game.
Mm-hmm.
All that kind of, yeah. He had a special. He had a cartoon. He had. We don't die. We multiply.
Yep.
Baby's Kids was Basura. What? Baby Kids was Basura. We don't die, we multiply. That was Baby's Kids.
One time I couldn't watch it again after that. I was like,
really? Man, that was like a Thanksgiving movie for me for like damn near 10
Thanksgiving movie. Yes. It just wasn't my type of movie. I was like, no.
It's garbage in Spanish. Oh, okay. Public Enemy.
Terrence Howard game.
No, we don't, man.
A Terrence Howard game. What is?
We on a mission, man. Headed to space, man.
That would have to be mailed by that would have to be made by Telltale, like those point and click type. Telltale presents Todd.
You know what? If he did a game, you know he's one of those actors that he goes full in on anything he does.
Mm-hmm.
So if he gonna do a game like that by himself, like just imagine him placing him in like Death Stranding or something. He'll go all in.
Man. Trying not to die, man.
Trying to deliver these packages and baby, man.
Oh shoot.
You gotta make a highway, man, guy. Deliver all these packages and walking simulator game.
I need to make sure I got my Monster Energy drink, man. I can't go out there without it.
I remember this from when I was like in the womb, man. I remember these.
I ain't got enough reference in this room no more, man. I used to be able to just look at the shelf and be like, "Oh, that's a good game." Like I ain't got nothing to look for reference no more.
Well, hey, I'm gonna be like you tomorrow. When I try to get this other game tomorrow, I'm selling a lot of stuff trying to get this Neo Geo game tomorrow.
Know that face that's giving.
See, look, chat. Y'all can't call me rich no more. He over here balling. He getting another Neo Geo game. Got him.
Shit. Yeah, I'm getting another Neo Geo game tomorrow, y'all. I think I'm gonna try to put that video, that special Neo Geo game video out next week. Man, I don't know. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna record this tomorrow. I don't know if not. Transport a video game would be good.
I got 2 videos coming out next week.
Yeah. Hey, before we get out of here, man, Mega, you returning back to YouTube, man. How it feels to be back on YouTube, man?
It feels great, man. Like I was telling you guys in the chat, I was like, man, I think I found my niche. I'm glad to be back, And yeah, I'm just ready to get back to do stuff I love, man. Like I poured a lot of heart and soul into that, and because that's gonna be a series. Like it's like that's a series, and I already got 20 episodes planned out. So I was telling Steve,
you already wrote all that stuff out.
I got up to episode. I planned out at least 30. I got up to episode 9 already out, already written out. So I gotta do is, and I recorded some of the bits. All I gotta do is put the video pieces together.
Wow.
Cause like while I was gone, this was stuff that I was thinking about that I was doing. I'm just like, eventually I'm gonna get to this shit. When them get to this shit, and like when I came back in September, I was like, yeah, it's finally time to get back to shit. So yeah, I literally stacked up a war chest. That's what I've been doing this entire time. I'm just ready to pop these shits out.
Hey, put your channel in the chat, man, so we can everybody get it.
Oh yes, sir. We'll do that. Appreciate it.
Don't put it in the private chat. Put it in the chat so everybody can get your channel.
I got you.
He said, "What's the $100,000 Neo Geo game?" That will, man, that wouldn't be nothing really. I mean, but that will get you a lot of good top. That will get you like 3 top end games.
$100,000 Neo Geo game.
I was say, are there even $100,000?
No. Well,
there's 2.
There's 2. God damn.
Potentially.
Well, the one on the Neo store, but that's overpriced. But
yeah,
it could be. I bet somebody will take that for that game, and then maybe the one, the soccer game. What was it called?
Ultimate 11.
Ultimate 11. Yeah. Those are probably the two.
Oh,
hey, did he just? He crashed out. I bet his power just went off. He like.
No, it's I mean, I don't know, man. Like 100K for. I don't know. I don't have enough data to know for sure.
It is.
Yeah, that's way out of my price range. Ain't gonna happen.
I'm gonna put this stuff in the chat so people can see it.
It's so those games, the games that
are bigger challenge, everybody.
100K plus, they're high.
What happened?
And I had to sign in, so it locked me out for some reason. So I didn't do the check.
Oh, okay.
I
put it in the chat.
I'm back.
Let me print. Not very many copies out there.
You said what game was out there that was up there in price? I missed it.
Oh, Kazuna Encounter, and then Ultimate 11.
Ultimate 11.
Yeah, so
those are 2.
Yeah, those are the 2. Like when I say low quantities under 20 globally.
Yeah, because I remember you told us about the story about they had like a warehouse, some shit that burnt down. They had like a lot of their stuff in it, and that's the reason why.
And I've done a lot of research since I did that video a couple years ago, and that was when I first started doing the research. Like, there's that story. There's another story where there was just a chip shortage. So, like, I honestly don't know, but I know that there's not a lot of copies out there of those games. Like, There was one that surfaced last year. Some dude was cleaning out his mom's house after she passed away. Mm-hmm. She had some of his old stuff in the attic. He had an Ultimate 11. All it was the box to insert the cart. That was it. There was no manual. He posted it on Twitter, and there was thousands of people trying to buy it from him. He wouldn't sell it. So yeah, that's big time. That's big time money. I ain't got
it yet. I ain't got it yet.
Yet.
I mean, hey, I'll make it happen one day, maybe.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you're going for the whole set, I mean, you're gonna have no choice but to make it happen.
Well, I've excluded those 2 games from the full set.
Okay.
Yeah, those 2 games. So I just need the full English set. If I was including those, would be 94. Excluding those, I'm just going after those.
Okay.
And this Joker right here in this box right here next to me, he might make me go on that darn trip.
No, don't put that blame on me, player.
I'll put that whole blame on you.
No, sir.
I finally get this game I've been wanting for a long time, but man, it's almost looking forward like I'm crossing that threshold now.
I'll say this. I will say this, that when I originally crossed the threshold, and I thought I was like, okay, I'm doing something, I'm good. But now I've crossed a completely different threshold after getting Double Dragon. Like, I have people reaching out, talking to me, and it's like the conversation is completely different now. They're like,
"Oh, you got ops? Yeah, we know.
Yeah,
ops."
Like, folks are like, they are really, really looking. They're really, really talking behind the scenes about.
That's a good and a bad thing. That's a good and a bad thing.
So I'm like, I need to chill. I just need to chill, bro. I need to chill for.
He was like, I don't know how I feel about y'all talking to me privately, like privately about me behind my back. It's like, hold on.
I don't care if people talk about me. I don't care if it's negative or positive. That stuff doesn't bother me. I don't let that stuff bother me. But it's just, for me to be public facing with this, because there's a lot of collectors that like to be private just because a lot of these games are freaking expensive, and they would rather not know people or what kind of money people are spending, right? And for me to be vulnerable enough to at least somewhat give you a ballpark of what I'm spending, of course, it's you put a target on your back sometimes. A lot of folks, everybody, for the most part, folks have been really genuine and cool and be as humble as possible through this entire process, because I'm like, look, I'm not here to boast, I'm not here to flex or anything like that. I'm just here to take you apart on this journey with me through that process. That's it. It's not a matter of people. Go ahead.
You know what? And people will people will pay attention. Like they pay attention. Like, especially when you did that video, it was like you went, like I told you, like you went to a different level, And then the conversation we had about, how I did my trade, the last big thing, it was, even though it was common games, but it was a different atmosphere. It was like, okay,
you didn't get that same negative energy.
I didn't get that negative energy, like, oh, and then they put like, oh, I guess he is real, because it was like people really, I think Neo Geo community can be really, really rah, but also they can be like, it can be Tiberius,
Tiberius is that?
No, I'm saying snobbish, but I got you. But like it can be rah and be so, and I think I'd rather be really like rah and they be kind and be and all kind of and really nice about it and stuff. So because it is difficult trying to get this game, and I never want to shame nobody, make nobody feel bad and then like that. It's just fun trying to get these impossible games and stuff, and they are really, really, these games are really fun. Like me and you both been excited all day long. One for one thing, but you just did, and then the game I'm getting tomorrow, right? It is like it's so like I'm like just like this, and tomorrow I'm gonna have it, and then I don't know if I'll make a video of it. I might not. I don't know yet.
Like it's kind of this is what it's about, y'all. So chat, and I appreciate y'all too. Socrates, appreciate.
Yeah, we love y'all, chat. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah, thank you for rocking with us. And
thank y'all for staying, man.
Yeah, thank you for staying and hanging with us. I really appreciate it.
Because I try to like keep this under 2 hours, but when we don't do it for so long, and let me tell y'all something, guys, we still figuring this shit out. We just get on here and just like catch up and talk, and things happen. That's just how it is. So basically, y'all are, just a part of our conversation. Anyone in the chat is like everybody got a chair or a drink or something, and just talking like, oh yeah, man, yeah, I know that too. So this is really just like this is y'all's chat. This is y'all podcast. This ain't my podcast. This belongs to you guys. So anytime we get ready to come here, pause.
I ain't trying to come on nothing. Like
I ain't coming on nothing. But I'm happy that y'all guys get out of this, because I don't know shit this about doing this, but I know how to have fun. I know how to sit back and relax, and it just, y'all made me more comfortable being on camera and on YouTube and stuff. Y'all have really helped all of us, so we want to thank y'all. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are real. Y'all don't. All of y'all, man. Anybody, if you popped in for 1 second and popped that, hey, thank you for giving me time. Thank you for giving us. This is all of y'all. This don't belong to us. This is for you guys.
On a Friday night of all things, y'all can be doing.
I know, right?
So
Bruh. I got a house full of people downstairs. They still
and y'all get what I love about it, y'all get a lot of the jokes, and y'all get our mess ups, y'all get our it's so funny, like when and Steve would be back sometime, but he been busy. He got a family. But when y'all get jokes with him, or y'all get the pauses, or y'all get when Ness gonna drink and say shit or something like that, and just or y'all get the joke that he rich and then secretly I'm here buying a lot of shit too. So y'all get all the stuff. So and it'll take. You know what? When new people pop up, like Sarkites, I know he's probably been watching secretly, but he got it like just like that. So man. y'all great. Oh, he said don't tease the mystery. don't tease the mystery game and not make a video about it. Okay, I'll make a video about it. I'll make a video.
Pull my arm.
Dang. I know. I'm being lazy. Oh, okay. Let me tell you before we start some more chat. I've been debating, and this is probably a 2025 thing. This is going to probably, I don't know. I'm debating and doing 5 days a week. I know I'm probably going to start doing 3 to 4, but maybe 5. I don't know. I got like Mega. I have like 40 videos in my phone that I can make. And I'm probably about to start going and making them all. I'm still going to be doing game hunting and stuff like that, but I'm really thinking about just going. And it's kind of crazy, like say going full time because I don't got no damn job. But
you got no damn job.
You got no job, Tommy. I'm like Tommy.
You just like Tommy. Yeah,
you got no job.
Gotta get over. You ain't got no damn job, Tommy.
Bruh, like 5. I mean, pumping out 5 videos a week. Woo, son.
Yeah, that's
I don't know. I would like to do that.
And in some cases, like people who do that, they got more than just one person because you're pretty much a one-man army. People who be doing like daily videos, they got like editors and stuff like that, like outside of themselves. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, it's 5.
Yeah, I know. Start with 3. Like I like to do the 3 thing. I've been teasing. I've been doing the 3 thing on and off for the last year, and I can do 3.
Mm-hmm.
I can actually do 4. But I always like to leave days open in case something happened. Like, like the PlayStation Pro just dropped, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would, or something new was just dropped. I want to like do a video about it. If y'all saw this year, I've been like working on different things, not teasing, but just testing different videos out. Some worked good, some didn't. And I know what y'all like, and I really know what y'all love. So, but but thank y'all for rocking with your boy. Thank y'all for rocking with everybody here. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Mega, make sure to Ness. Like I said, Ness, he inspired me to get back into Neo Geo. I was like, I'm done. I'm tired of this shit. And then
he was like, Ness inspired me to spend more money. So I blame him.
What, bro?
He did. And then I went on that Food House, y'all. And he like, oh yeah, here are my games over here. Look at, yeah, I got, and then he over there, this fool over here shine the game like this and open it like, I'm looking like, damn.
I like to clean my games, bro.
Y'all, no,
I clean it. Test
it. Hey, y'all, he was like this, like he was all like, yeah.
I don't know where the game's been, man.
I don't know what I'm gonna get next, but
I ain't gonna lie. If I spend that type of money, I'll be cleaning that shit nonstop too. So
yeah, man. I gotta make sure things are working in order and stays.
I don't want no speck of dust, lint, nothing on it.
Nah, bro. I gotta make sure it's clean.
Mm-hmm. I feel
you have fun all weekend too. He said, "Hey, y'all guys should do a holiday." I try to do one every year. I might do that again.
I haven't done one before, but I'm thinking about it. I'm actually thinking about doing a holiday, decorating the game room for the holidays.
Don't give everything out now.
The whole house, so I might as well decorate the game room.
Don't give everything out now. Just do it until you don't want stealing your ideas.
Oh no, I'm just gonna put a tree up here. That's it.
Put a tree up in the corner.
I'm not talking about. I'm not gonna go all the way out. I gotta do the whole. So for those of y'all that don't know, my wife makes me do all the holiday decor. So I gotta.
He likes doing it though. He's talking about his wife makes it.
I low key do.
Thank you. Don't be trying to blame her.
All the girls will come over. Like, oh my gosh, you did such a good job on the tree. And she's like, I didn't do that shit. They be like, what?
There go another shit, y'all. Look.
And they be like, you did this? I'm like, yeah, a dude can decorate a tree. Shoot.
Pause.
I was like, men make some of the best interior decorators. Like, what y'all talking about?
Yeah, I know $100,000 video game, one basic tree.
I promise you, my trees ain't basic. I promise you, they're not. But
hey, that motherfucker got a damn tree like Charlie Brown.
Yeah, I get that Charlie Brown tree. That wah 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 wah.
Little tree hanging like with the little ball hanging over like this. Oh man, speaking of Charlie Brown, like Thanksgiving, you talking about? I like to on Thanksgiving. I do like watching like Charlie Brown, like the Thanksgiving cartoon, The Great Pumpkin, and then on Christmas I like watching the Charlie Brown one. I love watching those.
Bro,
I just watch that for Eve.
What's up, Keith?
Keith Spear.
Oh, what's going on, bro?
And you got a silver thing. Yeah, man, good, man.
Thank you, man. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Dude, that video you did today was really good though. It was funny. That beard, goddamn.
I got like 3 of those beers, and I got like bald wig caps too. So yeah, I went all in with those.
What do you find out? I gotta go ahead and milk this.
Man, I have a whole list of movies that I go through for.
Why nerdy dude? Oh, hey, that's the
yeah.
Okay.
So, let me do a quick shout out here. So Keith is part of the Wired Nerdy podcast. I was on their podcast.
Shout out! All right, this is up.
This was a couple weeks ago. So
they did good, man.
It was. I had a good time. We had a really good conversation over games and technology. It was really dope. So if y'all haven't checked out Wired Nerdy podcast, definitely give them a check.
Oh, look at this! I can see you doing a grind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Oh god.
Pause what?
Get that man everything I got. Boondocking.
Marcus? Shit, boy, you better just do it.
Is there like a Christmas video game?
A Christmas video game?
Yeah.
I'm
just saying in general. Since we're talking about holidays.
Technically, the Batman Arkham Origins, that's Christmas since it's taking place on Christmas, but if you're talking about like Christmas
and Die Hard is the Christmas video.
It is.
Well, Die Hard movie.
Die Hard movie is Christmas.
That is a Christmas.
But you mean like a game that gets you in the like the Christmas spirit, like that type of stuff?
Just like anything. Just like
what gets me into the Christmas spirit?
What
movie?
I'm about to say.
You know what? It used to be what's that movie? When it got the Christmas Story. Christmas Story. It used to be Christmas Story.
Bro,
it used to be
that movie out.
Man, my dad watched it. Shut. He still watching it. Ho ho ho.
How? Yeah.
Like, I thought you talking about like stuff that gets like games that gets the Christmas spirit. I was it sound stupid, but
what are you gonna say?
I was like Leisure Suit Larry, Magna Cum Laude on the PS2.
No,
that's a Christmas game.
Not Leisure.
Why that?
Bro,
because no, I have a story behind it. It's not just random. Like, because I rented that from my brother. Helped me rent that at Hollywood Video on PS2. It was a random game because we had like a rent one get one free coupon, and I just picked it up because there was ladies on the front cover with massive tatas, and I was like, all right, whatever. I'm a 14-year-old boy. I like this stuff, and that game was fucking hilarious, bro. It brings back good memory. That's all. Like, because back then, like, I had a lot more family members that was still with us. It was good times, man. It put me like in a good headspace. So it's the stuff associated around it, which is why that's like a good Christmas game for me.
KD had on big ass.
All right, so here's my lineup for Christmas.
All right,
and not necessarily in this order, right? So, Miracle on 34th Street, not the black and white one, the second one that was in '94. Christmas Story, National Lampoon's Christmas. Gotta watch that one. Sometimes Dutch, maybe sometimes.
Mm.
And then what was that other one? Oh, have y'all seen 8-Bit Christmas?
Yeah, it was good.
It was decent.
I think I've seen that.
It was frustrating, but like, damn, gone. You know, it was frustrating. I was like, I mean, it's meant to be frustrating, but it was good.
The one with Kurt Russell, he played Santa. It was on Netflix.
Oh, I remember this. I watched
it. Was
Bad Santa?
Yeah, he played Santa.
No.
It just recently came out a couple years ago on Netflix.
Gremlins was a good Christmas movie.
Oh no, Gremlins.
Dun, 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 dun. Gremlins.
Fucking Gremlins, bro.
The sexy gremlin when she caught dude at the end. He said,
"Stop it."
She like, and then he like, and then she like turned. I'm like, oh, I was like, yeah, that was funny.
No, don't do it. Oh my
The
God.
Goonies. I don't know why. The Goonies remind me of Christmas.
Why?
That's when I watched around Christmas time. We had got that.
Goonies is a great film.
It is.
Hey, you guys.
They should have had a. No, they never did. They should have had a sequel decades ago.
Right now,
but they're talking
about working on a sequel right now.
No, the sequel was the game.
No, I'm talking about a movie.
He's talking about the actual continuation.
The adults.
Really?
Yeah, the kids. The kids grew up. Hold on, let me look at it.
I mean, well, yeah, they would have to grow up. I mean,
yeah, it would be in there. They'd be in their 40s, going on 50s now. Yeah, so I hope so.
Wow.
Yeah, because that was when did this come out? 1985. Damn.
Old as me.
The Goonies and the E.T. E.T. We watched Goonies and E.T. around Christmas. Like, you used to do that. And then Tina Turner special, but it was like a VHS. No, it was Tina Turner and Whitney Houston videos. I don't know why it was that.
Get the fuck out of here. There's gonna be a Happy Gilmore 2 in 2025. What the
Oh yeah, they filming. They filming now. MJF, MJF, the wrestler from he already filmed he filmed roles for it. MJF from AEW, he's filming roles for it.
That's almost a 30-year wait.
It don't even matter. I'm so ready for Happy Gilmore, bro. That movie was amazing.
Oh, I'm definitely watching this.
Batman Returns is a good movie. Yeah, Batman Returns is a good Christmas movie.
Oh,
Stand By Me and the Goonies.
Yeah.
They call me Crazy Joe. Now they can call me Batman.
I'm trying to think, man. There was another Christmas movie that I really like to watch.
Well, he was so mean in that movie, but he got them kids on control. East side. Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay. So here, it's not necessarily a Christmas movie. But
like smoke crack, don't you?
What?
The
Harry Potter movies.
Which ones? All of them?
All of them. They all have Christmas in it.
Yeah, I can see that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they say, do you smoke crack, don't you?
Oh, Silent Night, Deadly Night. That movie was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Damn,
bro. It was all action.
Sing the school song. Sing the school song.
Tripping, bro.
Free Mr. Carr. Free Mr. Carr. Free Mr. Carr. Free Mr. Carr. Oh, I said something in my video. A couple people picked it up. I don't know if you picked up the song in my video when I did the PS5 video. I put all around the world saying.
Oh yeah, I picked it up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You were like, I don't think anybody out there is gonna catch that. I was like, oh, I caught that straight away. As soon as you said that, like, all around the world is saying so. You should have played a tip of the song right there in the middle.
I was thinking about it, but I knew that song probably got struck down. I knew that.
Well,
that's all.
Oh yeah, copper. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 or 5 seconds on that one. That
like a brief snippet.
Those popular songs like that, they flag quick. That's a popular song.
Yeah,
and like
underground, man.
Yeah, I mean it was like boop, and I'm like I would have to cut that part right out. Which now you can put like music over it, but yeah, I ain't want to take no chance on that.
YouTube?
Yeah,
Okay.
YouTube do it. Like you even gotta watch sometimes, like singing it, like what's doing like that. Like it had known that triggered out on some people, like doing like covers or stuff like that. It's triggered it on some things. It's just weird sometimes. You just don't know.
I mean, even when I had the old stuff, like
they are strict. They are.
Even like the music that I use now. I mean, I'm good, on copyrights, but the old version I used to have. Man,
yeah, I remember that. You was telling me.
Bro, I was so mad. I'm like, man, when I finally got monetized and all that stuff was like, nope. I was like, oh, copyright. I'm like, no.
But you can go back and change all that if you want to. You know that, right?
Yeah, that's changing the entire video because that song was the entire video. What happened?
Mega keep dropping that.
This computer's overheating. System error. System shut down.
He always talking about PC. PC be dropping out.
Mega gotta keep it PC.
that should be going on.
No. Oh, I should
drop twice.
I gotta wait for him to clown him. I gotta wait to clown him.
I know. Is he gonna come back? Because he probably sent a text like, "Hey man, my computer crashed." I think he just sent a text. Let me see. He said circuit board trip. He said circuit breaker trip. Circuit breaker. He just said circuit breaker trip.
That sounds like some horse manure.
Fix your shit. This is how we talk to each other, y'all, on our group chat.
Oh man.
See y'all be with us with this stuff. We just be happy that bloop, it be gone.
Oh, it's 10 times worse in the group chat.
Yeah, it is.
It's 10 times. It's majority of it's Steve. It's not me. I'd be chilling.
Yeah, it really do. We kind of nipped a lot of
like, yeah. He said you got a 110.
I don't know how lit shit goes sometimes.
Oh, I wouldn't strike like that, but yeah.
They strike us with playing a screen share of the recent. Oh dang, no audio with credit. God dang. So yeah, YouTube is lame as hell for that. I feel like a person not trying to get paid off the video stream, they shouldn't care. Well, if you're monetized, you're getting paid. So that's how they see it. So like yeah, you are.
There's some videos that I have where
the
music was copyrighted, and then I looked later, and then they were like they let it be shared.
I hate that share stuff. I hate that.
I was like, screw it. I guess I'll share it, whatever. But now I have,
especially when it's a popular video, because you never know. Like, I'm not gonna share that with these mugs. Delete it and do it again. You know.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Can video game footage can it get you striked?
Nintendo can if they want to. Nintendo definitely can. Y'all, we hopefully by Monday I can hit 40,000, y'all.
Ooh, son.
Hopefully. We're 39.9. Yep, we're 39.9.
Wow, bro. The big 4-0.
When I was like this. Appreciate everybody watching stuff. I don't know if Megan will come back. We're gonna end this, y'all guys. Thank y'all. We're gonna wait till Megan come back, but it's been a good chat tonight, y'all. We're gonna be back maybe next week. I'll try to do it every week, but we still like save seconds. Oh, look. Soon as we talking about. Hold on. We about to clear out.
Oh, you
back, motherfucker?
Yep, there we go. Hey, Nintendo was like, wait a minute. I don't think we really fuck with that video you posted long ago. You talk a little bit. You talked a little bit too much about Nintendo. Click.
Got shut down.
When he said Mr. Right Way is going to have subs live Austin Evans. Huh? Subs live. Subs like Austin Evans. Oh, okay. Man, he said 40K You should celebrate a new grill by Keith Creef. Creef. I said Creef. Creef.
Aha.
What do you know what I'm buying, you bastard?
Hey, 40K, a 40K drop, that'd be nice.
Yeah. I am getting a new Neo Geo game tomorrow, yo. So here's a typo. I say, hey man, you know what? God bless me, y'all blessing me. Like I can't wait to see to the 100,000 to the million and stuff like that because seriously, y'all, YouTube game is hard. Pause. But I don't have cliques that I'm part of. I don't consider this a clique, and but also I don't have people, want to work with me sometimes. It's they know my frustration. I don't have people who want to like work with me or scared to work with me. I don't have people my people who do stuff the same thing. My peers, most of them don't watch the videos I do and stuff like that. So it's kind of disappointing sometimes. But y'all are there, so I care about y'all. Do so, y'all. With grace of God, you guys are going to get me to where I'm at. I would never forget it. I remember every sub. I remember every chat, every donation, all that kind of stuff that y'all built, and also to the people y'all show love to my friends like Mega and Ness, y'all and Steve. I appreciate that, man. Y'all just don't know how much that means to me for real because this shit is hard. This shit is difficult.
It is.
But y'all make it fun though. Like,
yeah, I took like a 4 or 5 month break and came back, and it was like y'all never left. I appreciate y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
hard
I'm like, oh, this is gonna work anymore. I was like, I guess I'm retiring early, and then it was just like, no, I'm just bring back more shows. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yo, he said you should buy 2, Mr. Well, I mean, I do got 2 show off. I've got one today. I'm gonna get one tomorrow. So,
no, I'm gonna be quiet. Never mind.
Don't say it. No, you almost said it too. Shut up.
Saying anything.
You already said something earlier, so be quiet.
I didn't say anything earlier. I said
something about to Megan. But you happy like I am, so I understand. I don't get it here.
Yeah.
Man, he is frozen. Look at him.
You know what? That's it.
Yeah, we finna get out here, y'all. We'll see y'all next time, man. Love y'all. Y'all know where to find us. Take care. He's gone.